I need you guys help though. Can you spam one in chat if you can hear me twice? This is bizarre though. I've never had to set up OBS like this before. This is a first. So just for the record, chat, I can hear myself twice, but you can't. So we're good. Like I'm just gonna ignore the echo in my head of me, and yeah, that's it for tonight. We're just gonna run it. But welcome to the stream, everybody. We're gonna be doing the fall major predictions. It's super scuffed, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna reveal to each other who we think is gonna be making the fall major and the order that we think they're gonna be placing in the fall major in reverse order, of course. And I've got my esteemed guests with me. They all did a great job last time. Guys, who won the last time that we did this? Do you remember?
All right, buddy. All right. Yeah, we know your game. You won it, mate.
Did I actually?
Yeah.
Wait, seriously?
It was a rigged system.
No, I was going to win, and then I didn't have BDS 1.
Wait, did I actually? That sounds like a brag, but I'm like so lost.
I didn't have the fan vote, so then everybody got mad. But then BDS ended up losing the Vitality anyways, which really like backfired on all this BDS greatest team of all time. So in reality, I really should have won. So it's okay.
But then T-Bates.
TJ won the previous one, and then I won the one before that.
I don't think I've won one. I think I should have won all of them though, but I don't think I won them.
That's the spirit, CJ. That's how I think too.
I should have won the one he didn't even participate in.
We did sync up though. Do you remember, CJ, when we both got in sync?
That was
the last
beautiful.
like 9 rankings were all the same.
But I tell you what, I don't think it's going to happen today because, ladies and gentlemen, today I just don't care about what the people think. I'm just going to go for it. So this will be good fun.
You're saying last time you did care?
Well, last time I was a bit too correct. So, but I think yeah, I don't know. This one, what we did last time was the top players, wasn't it? So that one's a bit more, you know, what's happening right now. But this is predicting the future, so you can have a little bit more leeway because no one really knows. You know what I mean? What's going to happen?
Yeah, this is like a messed up one. I have no clue what's going on, basically.
Okay, so before we start, roll this. What's your strategy for today? What's the plan?
Well, the plan is to pick the best teams and the teams that I think that are gonna win at the top.
The plan.
I'm not gonna hold you. The bottom, the main important ones is top 5. You feel me? Top 5.
Top 5. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it would be top 4, right? Because
yeah, top 5. It would be
semifinals. The big points. But okay, so chat, the placements for the fall major. First place, obviously, League of Their Own. Second place, also League of Their Own. Third and fourth are the same. 4th through 8th are the same, because that would be the teams eliminated in the quarterfinals. And then you've got, Yummy, correct me if I'm wrong here, 3 teams after that, which are 9th through 11th. They're all the same. And then the next 3 teams, which are 12th through 14th, they're all the same. And then there's a bottom 2. Is that right?
Yeah, that's correct. Because of the Swiss on the first day, that's where they're going to be eliminated. And then it turns into single elimination.
So everybody's going to have 1 Asian team, 1 Middle East, North Africa team, 2 SAM teams, 2 OCE teams, and then 5 from EU, 5 from NA. And the order that we're revealing teams is up to the discretion of these esteemed guests of mine. So anyway, that's it. Anybody got any questions before we get started? Great. All right.
Oh, yes. Roll.
I can see you're eager to get going. So do you want to kick us off with your 16th ranked team at
that's
fall
easy.
major?
All right, yeah. Tokyo Verde.
Who plays for that team, T-Bates?
Is that not a team? I did a lot of research in the Asian. I was trying to figure out what team Real Life plays for.
Technically, that's not Tokyo Verde right now.
I was trying to figure out what team Real Life was on, and it was always difficult. Does that not exist anymore?
No, they are. I'm just messing with you.
Okay. Yeah. Realize he'll dominate Asia, but then he'll get humbled at land. And that's just all I gotta say.
All right. Let's just speed through 16 so we've got something on the board. CJ, what do you got?
Yeah.
CJ,
Well,
okay?
I just wrote realize for
just woke
16
up,
because I couldn't find his team name. So that was Tokyo, was it?
Mhm.
I've literally just wrote realize because I know he's just a freak. He's gonna make it. But not the first major for me. Not the first major for realize. Maybe towards the end, as he gets a bit more experience.
CJ, he was on a stadium screen. I believe
Yeah,
it
he
was
went to
baseball.
DreamHack. I saw him.
No,
sorry.
like in Japan.
Oh yeah, I saw it. That was actually pretty cool.
Football in the end. I looked.
He's really famous.
That was
So-
actually cool.
Tokyo Verdy, Yummy, do you know anything about them? Is that like a baseball team?
They're a football team. I had to look them
Football
up
team.
the other day after our chat. So they're a football team in Tokyo, obviously, but they have a esports division now, which is pretty cool.
Man, realize their star player. Right. Okay.
Well,
that-
Realize was like the only person contracted, and whoever gets picked up by Realize gets brought into Tokyo Verdy, essentially.
I see. Okay. So roll this. I see you frantically taking notes about all this. Who have you got at number 16?
Well, I'm not trying to backpack, but Realizing Company, yeah, that's number 16.
All right. And Yummy?
I knew that everybody would put this, so I went the opposite direction, and I went 3 Rats, who are the top team of APAC South, and have had close results with Tokyo Verdy in the past. I think there's going to be a lot of pressure on Tokyo Verdy because everyone's expecting them, and they are probably the right choice to be there, but I wanted to throw in a 3 Rats shout out to this. I think they have a good chance.
So that's the APAC South favorite team.
Yeah, they
And
are.
they'll be in, like, a
should
head-to-head.
almost certainly. I can't see a situation where they don't come out top 2 in APAC South to get into that top 4 playoffs that they have to get one team across between the 2 regions, and then at that point you just need to though they will 100% be in the grand final against Tokyo Verdy, and then it just comes down to what is probably a set of best of 7s. So if they can win that, then I'm sure they'll be fine.
All right, and I will round this off. I'm not going to be as brave as Yummy. I'm going to go TVE, Tokyo Verdy Esports, Realizing Company. I think they're going to come out on top. But good shout with 3 Rats, because that's the team to look out for if you're watching the APAC South. Okay, let's do reverse. So I'll start with 15th. And my 15th team, bear in mind, chat, this is the same. This team will be exiting at the same stage of the competition as Tokyo Verdy Esports. And for me, I am putting in not an NA team. I know. Shock. Shock.
Yeah, I hope so.
It better not be an 18, Johnny.
I hope not.
It was tempting, but I'm being realistic here. I think
Tempting.
it's going to
Good.
be Era Eternity, who are in my opinion, second strongest team in South America at the moment. They obviously lost True Neutral to North America, and Era, who were formerly Rebel, lost their, I think, best player to Furia. So now they're picking up Math, is Astromic, Snip, and Math. I think they're all really good. They're going to come 15th, but they're going to make the major.
Yep.
All right, so it's back over to Yummy.
I'm in the same boat as you. I've also got Era. I kind of had a look at the teams that, unfortunately, True Neutral being lost is rough, but for Luxury / Era Eternity, losing Yanks is really harsh, and so I don't think they're going to have really a shot once they do get to the major, even though I think it'll be pretty easy for them to make it.
All right, roll this.
Well, I'm gonna be different here. Right. And I got Renegades 15th.
Whoa,
That's fair.
CJ,
That's
you
fair.
made it.
At least CJ made land.
He made it to land. He got a bag.
Well, we made it.
He got a bag.
Look at you, CJ.
I don't know, a bit flat about that, to be honest. All right. Here we go. 15th spot on the list. 15th in the first major of the year. The only major of the year, technically. Well, I, excuse my pronunciation, have got Novus Avi in 15th. Why, you ask? Why? The Prince is on that team. Prince PJ. Obviously, he's going to step up. Now the Lands are back. He's going to absolutely dominate. Hopefully, I think they're still a team. I checked. I think the Prince is. Can we get some confirmation in chat? The Prince is still on that team, isn't he? As long as the Prince is on that team, they're there. 15th.
Is it PJ guy again?
Okay, they are actually.
Oh man, everybody in RLCS needs a fan. Needs as big a fan as you are. PJ.
Yeah, just put NA 15th. That works. Shorten that.
It's the same.
Don't do that. Don't do that. That'd be disrespectful. All right.
NBA.
My turn. All right. I'm just gonna. I mean, I felt like 15 to 16 were really just formalities. I'm surprised we ain't have the same across the board, but I got Era Eternity, I believe their name. They're gonna be decent and they're gonna be able to make the land, but then they're gonna play the big dogs and they're not gonna go too far. So
I'm surprised no one went a race, considering they won or did really well in the recent Rocket Street tournament.
Mm-hmm. They did. I was very tempted to throw in the Firefox D KV1 team, but they went 0-5 in that recent tournament, so I decided not to do that. Right, let's switch it up. This time, let's go to CJ. Who are your 14th ranked team at the fall?
This is where it gets interesting.
Yes, this is absolutely where it gets interesting. Now, I'm going to go. I'm going to start getting a little bit juicy here, ladies and gents. I'm going to go Semper as my 14th team.
Ooh,
nice.
I think they're going to make it. They're going to get in there as that 5th spot.
Yeah.
In EU.
That's
and I think they're not going to do too well.
I see. All right. So we got 2 OCE teams above an EU team. Alrighty. We'll mark that one down early. Keep that in the back. Keep that in the back pocket.
Here we go already. He's looking for chinks in your armor.
but bear in mind, you can reveal 14, 15, or 14, 13, 12 in any order.
They're all
the
order,
same.
yeah.
But, for dramatic effect, CJ might
Shock
throw this
value.
one in there. The shock.
Ooh, actually, I
Shock
like that
value.
idea.
All right, let's head over to Roldays. Who you got at 14?
I got South America's ERA.
They
Pretty
won
much
again.
backing off of everything Johnny said, I think they're the second best South American team, so gotta be.
And better than CJ. I think that's fair.
You didn't have to say anything. CJ's making the land, That's all
Hey,
that
I'm
matters.
You're the one who said it. I was just reading the subtext. Mate.
Yeah, I didn't say that word. Those words specifically.
In this world that you've created, do they beat CJ for that 14th spot? Do they eliminate CJ?
Oh, definitely. Yeah, no, I'm kidding. Nah, I mean, I don't know. Maybe. Who knows? CJ has a chance to not let it happen. These are all predictions, but like.
I'll keep that in the back pocket.
All right, let's head it over to Ebits. Who you got?
Ground Zero.
Whoa. Wait.
Spicy.
Wait, he has a second OCE team higher.
I know he's doing.
I think this is just.
I think it's just that simple. OCE, you're gonna come to land. It's been a while since you've been in the land. You're gonna realize just how great everybody else is at this point, and it's gonna be rough for the boys on Ground Zero. But hey, you gotta give it to them. They'll finish up 14th.
Interesting. Yummy. What do you have to say about that? And also, who do you have at number 14?
Well, personally, I was surprised when I looked up the rules and that there were 5 NA teams going, considering how they can't even beat an EU team. And I just figured out, how can we actually fix that? Well, we have True Neutral coming in here. As I'm the 14th. They're going to be up there. They might struggle a little bit at their first international event.
Wait.
True Neutral.
Wait.
I gotta process this one. True Neutral top 5 in A.
That's crazy.
First major.
Oh, can't be that hard.
It can't be
crazy.
can't be that hard. Yeah, go ahead and drink. Go ahead and drink. What's that? What show is that? What cartoon show is that? Somebody help me. Nah. I'm flabbergasted by the fact you said this. I respect the True Neutral boy. Woo! Top 5 in A. Okay.
I think they're going to have to do it off consistency, not like winning a couple events and doing poorly in another. But yeah.
I would agree. It would have to be off consistency. They can't just pop off when they finish. Make what? That's cool. Okay. Mark down to true neutral 14.
I'm surprised you didn't save that for like 13. Yummy, but I can only imagine what's coming next. I'll finish off the 14 with my lowest placing NA team. So I'm agreeing with Yummy on that, but not the same team, because I will have FaZe at 14th. I don't believe in the LAN. Don't believe in the LAN performance.
Don't believe in the LAN? Oh, interesting. Okay, I can see them finishing 14th. I can see that. That's respectable.
Really? I didn't expect that. I can see them being like the best team in A, potentially online, and then losing. So yeah, it's respectable. That makes sense. True neutral top 5. I love Shad, AGD, and them boys and Rage Bull, but I don't know about that one. That one's interesting. I can't believe that Yummy's getting more flack for this one than me, but I'll take it. All right. I'll continue. We'll go reverse if I can remember the order, but I've got 13th ahead of FaZe for dramatic effect. Renegades. So
wait.
CJ's team.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Okay.
So yeah, being eliminated the same round.
We'll take it. We beat FaZe. We'll take it.
No, you didn't beat him.
No, we did. Where do you see us? 13th? Above them. Exactly.
It's possible that you
Maybe
beat
they
them.
beat him first round and lost.
Yeah,
the
you
rest.
could beat him first round. Exactly.
That would be typical CJ style. Get a little bit of and then choke.
It's like that time we beat PSG to DreamHack and then just lost against someone.
3-0'd afterwards. Yeah.
Okay, Yummy, 13.
My 13 is Furia. I think they could do really well, but it is a new roster. I'm not really going to back them to do well internationally, but I think they're guaranteed to be here.
Interesting. Okay. Ooh,
I forgot who was third in the last round. I think it was T-Bits.
Was it me?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I said ground zero, didn't I? Okay, so let's see. I got one OC team out the way. Let me have another one. I'll wait on the other one, but for now, I'll go to bring it over to the ME region, and you already know I got to put my boys SRG. You already know I'm picking them to come out of that region, show up at LAN, but it's their first LAN. It's gonna take you some time. It's gonna take time for that engine to really start going. So I got them in what's that 13? Yeah, that 12 to 14 range. SRG. Yeah, shout out to them boys for being in RLCS. That's so cool. Oh, and Tokyo Verde.
Sure. Okay, and back over to Roldiz for 13.
13, I got Ground Zero, the second OCE roster.
Okay.
So your general thoughts are that OCE are both are below Sam.
Yes.
Yes. Did you watch the RLCS X season? I'm just saying. I don't know what you're watching, but I just going off of that alone. And then when I play CJ on NA servers,
I realize that in NA you have a lot of online games.
Wait a second. Whoa. Teammates, wait a second. What did you say? Say that again.
When I play CJ on NA servers, I understand he has like 200 ping, but like it's just so free. So I'm like,
what happened? Who won that?
You won the first one when I was laying back. Okay, timeout, chat.
Wait, you lost the game to CJ on 200 ping?
Listen, I was streaming, I was vibing. He beat me first. He said, hold on, let me sit up. Then I started slapping the next 3 games, bro. He stopped queuing after that.
No, you didn't. You played one more, then stopped queuing because you were scared.
Oh my god.
And CJ is by far the worst player who has a possibility of making the major. Don't do your horn too much.
Oh, no.
All right, let me take the reins here. All right. Now look, historically at all international events, there's always an NA team that bombs out. Now we've got 5 teams, so now there's absolutely more likelihood that one team's got to bomb out. Okay. And that team in 13th spot is got to be G2 Esports.
Ooh.
Got G2 making it. Okay. Interesting.
I won't. I don't have G2 on my list.
Theoretically, I would assume that.
If they make LAN, I think if G2 make LAN, I think they'll do really well. That was my thing.
Sorry,
Maybe.
Mum. So she's in chat. She's not happy with me. I just went. I had to go for the shock value. Disowned. Oh no.
Oh, no.
Wait, who are you apologizing to?
Mumzo.
I'm so interested to know what Yummy's. I'm assuming I know Yummy's top 4 in A because you have True Neutral in there. Because that means you can have Shopify or GT or Rogue. I think so. I think the other 4 is solidified. Okay, I think I know where you're going. Unless you got some shock factor here that nobody's expecting, but we'll see.
I'm like I'm trying to color code this chat, so give me a bit. I'm working on it, but we'll continue anyway. Just to simplify, we're gonna go. I'm trying to remember every time like what order we're in, so we're just gonna go like back and forth for the rest of it. So I think
It's Yummy, Roll, me. No, wait.
yeah. Either way, so either starting at me or starting at Yummy. Let's start with Yummy. You go first. We'll just do
Okay,
snake
well,
draft.
when it came to OCE teams, I think there's actually like a really good number of teams that can actually make it, but because it's top 2, there's only really one team that's going to have the consistency to be able to. I don't know how CJ is going to choke it when he gets to qualifying, but I've got Renegades here in number 12, and yeah, I think it's going to be tough for them to get higher up than this 1-3 at the moment.
I agree. TJ should be happy that he's at LAN.
Yeah, I mean that should be goal number 1, to be honest.
Right, and after that, any win you get, you can take it. So if you don't finish 16, that's a pat on the back for you, CJ. I'm letting you know that right now. I'll pat you on the back.
That's so harsh.
Also,
CJ.
Raging Thunder, that's not Renegades being higher than True Neutral, mate. They're both going out 1-3.
Yeah. 13, 14. Well, actually, no, it's 12, 13, 14 are all the same. But we know we're revealing them one by one because it's funny. Okay, so Roll this. You're number 12.
My number 12 is them boys from the Middle East. I got SRG here. SRG. First
SRG.
land. All that. Yep.
Only able to get 1 win. And that's it.
Is that just 1 win?
Mhm.
Yeah, I think that's
They're gonna run into somebody who's
Just got running somebody
seen
better.
it before seen land.
There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with running into people that might be better than you at the moment.
Sorry if I go silent. I'm trying to color code things. Next up is CJ, number 12.
Yep. Look, 12th spot on my list. Yep.
Yep.
I'm going to put the. I'm going to put in number 12 Furia, because
Okay.
the King's in 12th.
Okay.
wow. Are you putting your own team? Oh my goodness. Okay.
Wait, okay, let me think. I'm not looking at the list. Did he name an OCE team yet?
He has not.
He has
not.
not.
No,
And he's guaranteed going to list his own team at some point, and he still hasn't listed it.
so CJ's going all the way to like top 4. That's what you're going to do. Okay. Because you're already blasphemous at this point, so you might as well just go all the way with it. Matter of fact, you might as well say you win. At least if we can follow up with that. The
Can't even
confidence will be
beat
there.
Firewalls and thinks he's going to do top 8 in the major.
Oh, a good question is, does Raul have Ghost in here? That's another good question. Oh, that's going to be something to watch. Is it Base's turn?
Yeah.
Alrighty. After I get this one out the way, then it finally gets juicy. But I just had to get through the formalities. So let's see, I have 1 OCE team, put Renegades in. CJ, that's as far as you're going. You're lucky I gave you 1 win. I could have gave you 0. But I said, so CJ, my boy, he'll be able to clutch up, get him a little bit of OCE special, be able to beat somebody. Hopefully beat Tokyo. That's all I'm asking.
You even,
After that,
you even teased him. You let him like think that you might put him higher because you wait until 12.
he should.
You wait
Oh
till
yeah.
12.
Oh, but yeah, there's Renegades in there. Woo! Oh yeah, now it's gonna get interesting after this.
Okay, just to finish off the 12th rank. So this is all the teams finishing 1 and 3. I have got Furia, and I tried to do it really dramatic effect, but I changed the color of the wrong thing. There it is, Furia. So yeah, I think they're gonna get 1 win, but yeah, I think the Sam teams might struggle. They got a long flight in the eastern direction. That's tough. It's hard to fly east. Roll this fleet east for Madrid land. How was that experience? Roll this.
It's a long, exhausting flight. The sun went down, came back up, felt like it went back down again. I still wasn't there. Yeah, it's terrible.
When you
Also,
landed,
flight,
were you like
you have
sleepy
to-
during the day, or did you
I
manage to
actually had a
sleep well?
connecting flight in London, so I sat in the London airport for like 5 hours, and I had to
Ooh.
I was tired and I was miserable actually. So yeah, it's terrible.
Also, when you travel east, you have to go to bed earlier, which is, I think, harder
Mhm.
than traveling west and having to just stay up a bit later.
So yeah, Yummy and CJ are probably sitting here like, wow, five hours, that's tough, man. Really hard.
For the-
Well,
the
17
Aussies,
hours.
that'll be
Crazy.
30 hours minimum to get to Sweden
That's for real.
with a
30.
guaranteed connection in Dubai, probably,
Yeah,
But you
30.
guys gotta fly 30?
including layover time and stuff. But yeah,
Yeah, it's tough.
be like a 12-hour flight minimum and then a 10-hour flight.
I don't know how you guys do
can
that.
do
I
that.
don't know
Yeah,
how
I
you
can
show
do
up
that.
and play in free play. Never mind, like to stage matches. It's insane.
I think
Okay.
the harder part is the fact that it's a full in Europe. It's a full switch, like almost 12 hours. Like it'll be a 10-hour switch, so you're turning exactly from nighttime to daytime at the same time.
Johnny,
What's up?
why are you hovering over red here?
That
Because you know, I
Putting
gotta
another
reveal
NA
my
team,
next
bro.
NA team. You know, they didn't quite make the
Wait,
top
what?
8.
That's craziness.
Wait. He
This
say
is
NA. He say NA and
craziness.
9. Wait, what is this? 12 to 14?
No. This is now 9th to 11th.
Wait, who was your 12th team?
Furia.
Hmm.
Yeah. I had Furia, Renegades, FaZe going out in 12th to 14th. And I'm revealing my 11th team, but CJ is spoiling it by this.
Yo, you're spoiling. You're hovering over red.
Well, you know, it just has to be done. I don't think this NA team's making top 6, but they did do their region very proud. You know, Argentina and Chile are going to be very happy with the boys. I've done it again. I've changed the color to the wrong thing. There we go. True neutral. 11.
let's go.
This
Wow.
is respectable. This is really big, respectable how y'all have TN being this good. Listen, if TN ends up being that good, I'm gonna love every second of it. I love watching good competitive Rocket League. I'm just not seeing
No,
it
you're
personally.
not. You are gonna hate this. If the Sam team comes
No,
over to
already
North
have.
America and picks up a top 5 spot, that is just the absolute. That is so
the
bad
wor-
for the region.
That is the
Oh.
worst thing for what you always talk about, Bates. That is worse for you, bro. Like you can't go back on this.
Listen,
man.
I'm a changed man now. Don't listen to all that. That was Jungle Base talking.
Turbo to
This,
the next level. Instead of being one player, people are going to move from EU to NA just to take NA
Yeah.
spots as well.
Can you imagine the next
Actually,
season
no,
of
yeah.
EU teams come all across the Atlantic to play in NA.
yeah, I can't be
Everybody
doing
moves
that
to
actually.
Mexico.
Yeah, TN, I can't root for you now. Now I think they've given me this great logical argument, sound argument. I can't root for you anymore. I'm sorry. I hope you guys do absolutely 10th place tops. Cause my goodness.
10 place tops.
All right. Is it my turn?
Yeah.
All right. Hold on. I need to fix the lights a little bit. I don't have all my lights in, so it might not work as well as I wanted to, but you can try. Turn that down a little bit. Turn this on. Oh, turn that on. It got a little red. All righty. Ooh, my 11th spot. I can't wait for the chat to blow up on me. I got G2 at 11th. G2.
Ooh.
G2. I know everybody's going, G2 fanboy picking G2 go 11. Now listen. First off, this is a disclaimer. It's 9th through 11th. Then second off, it's just got to take a little bit of time for the G2 machine, the mini machine, because it's not the real machine, to really go into effect before they become a world championship contender. But they'll be solid at land. So I got G2.
Yeah, it looks like even the G2 fans are like, yeah, it's all right. Nobody's complaining.
Good. That's what I like to hear. I can't wait for
wouldn't complain.
Raul's. You wouldn't complain?
I wouldn't complain. I think.
Yeah, I
the
mean,
GT
I don't even think you have him at land.
No, I don't. No, I don't. I want G2 to go LAN. Somebody asked me the other day, like, what's the teams I'm hoping to go to LAN, and I just want teams who, you know, I've met before to go to LAN selfishly. So, yeah, G2 are great. JNEP Chicago, both really cool guys. I want them to make it, but I feel like every time I predict they're going to do something, they just don't. So I'm going to stop doing that. Don't want to make it happen. Okay, CJ, number 11. Who you got?
Yes, well, obviously, as chat should know, but don't care about 9th to 11th is the same. But obviously, we have to go in an order to annoy people. So, an 11th spot, I'm going to go Sandrock Gaming. I think first event, I think they'll only improve from here. So, that's a good spot for them. First
Great
international.
Spot.
Great spot.
Great spot. That's 2 wins.
Actually, no, time out. Now that I think about it, who said FaZe in 12 to 14? Was that Johnny?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just blasphemous. Now I actually think about it. There's just no way. I had to like really process what was going on here. Have you ever said a single ME team?
No.
And did you get both your OCE teams out the way?
One.
Interesting. And did you get all the SAM teams out the way? You did, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, FaZe and okay. Yeah, I had to think about that. That is worse than whatever Yummy said earlier. I forgot what you said, Yummy. That was bad.
Well, you don't think Grind Zero?
I said true neutral, but he has true neutral even higher than me. So
yeah, his list is all over the place.
Yeah.
Well, you don't think Grind Zero could farm FaZe like the 4-0 and Rizzo stream?
Huh?
You don't think Sandrock Gaming can farm FaZe? You don't think GZ could
farm?
do that? I think
What's
true
a
neutral
farm?
FaZe. I think GZ and SRG could farm FaZe. You know,
In a Rizzo show match.
Yeah, it's pretty prestigious. I know. It's
Oh
very
man,
high
so
level.
much stock going into those.
I know,
Scrim
very high level.
results. Show match. Yeah. Hey, great idea by my boy Rizzo. I love seeing that type of stuff. Brings about great content and gives people like Johnny the basis to make these actually terrible claims. But hey, we love to see it. It's all about the content.
GZ have beaten, Tarsos has beaten Garrett at multiple lands. Why can't he beat FaZe at multiple lands?
When was that? Before I was born in 2014? Like, I don't know.
When was the last LAN anyway?
T-Bates hasn't even had a whiff of a LAN yet, so
That's right. Don't worry. I'll be at one day.
All right, roll this. Who you got number 11?
I got the best South American team here, Furia. I think that's what Furia will go out.
Respectable. I think they would take that.
yeah.
I think
Anybody sitting here in the 9 to 11 is a team that I could imagine making it into the top 8. But like we all know how the Swiss plays out, where you can have a really bad matchup, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where Vitality lose in the first 2 rounds, and then you have to somehow verse them into Team Liquid or something like that.
Wait. Rollers and T-Bates are the only people with a South America team in this like half, above 12th.
Yeah, gotta know how good they are. They're way better than the OCE region.
See, I guess we just looked at that differently.
Play them on your servers.
Yeah.
Anyone you haven't played with or against is not considered a player.
True Neutral moved to NA, started like winning a lot, and then for T-Base and Rollers, they just like thought, wow, Sam's really good. But me, CJ, and
really
Yummy were like, wow, it is even worse than we thought.
Nope. When you watch what's his name? Yan. When you watch Yan hit triple resets on 180 ping, that's all I gotta see.
I put Yan in my top 25 players last time we did this. You guys are like, well, who's that? Who's Yan?
Yeah,
we needed time to recognize who he was.
Yeah, exactly. And let me tell you, if he's in triple resets and it's ranked 3s, but still in 180 ping, that's all I gotta see. That's all I gotta see.
I told you. Yeah, it's pretty good. All right, Yummy. 11 and 10. Who do you got?
Well, by 11, I guess by 11 or first one here in this category, I actually really, when you first gave it to me, I instantly thought, how am I going to get this team all the way to the bottom with no LAN experience and whatnot? But you pointed out that SRG actually have good LAN experience, and this isn't a LAN with a big crowd, so I couldn't really put them any lower than this. And of course, there's a much more round diversity of lower regions. So SRG, very clear here, could even make top 8, as I think any of these teams could. And then my number 10, I think I would have rated them higher if it was the end of last season. And I think I will end up rating them higher in the future, it's ground zero here in number 10. I don't think they're going to make the top 8 in the first one, but they could. I just don't think they will.
That's heartbreaking. You got Renegades and GZ just like missing out this much.
Man, you got ground zero this low?
Yeah, I just don't think that they're going to be coming in on form necessarily.
Interesting.
Hasn't been Delan. As we said, it's a huge time zone switch, but and there's not going to be the ability to do boot camps almost certainly with quarantine conditions likely being
true. That's good thinking.
So everything goes against kind of those OCE teams, but that's why I say I think they'll do much better when it comes to the second and third ones. Because they'll have more experience and they'll gain a lot from the LAN.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. We love to see an objective OCE representative because we all know the guy in the green chair is just not about to be objective whatsoever. So
on his chair. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, we're coming to that pretty soon. Rule is first of all, who's tied for you?
Bro, you haven't said EU yet.
Yeah, now we getting back. Now we get into the business. You know what I'm saying? So at number 10.
Wait. Pause. You just like did every other region's teams, and now you're only NA for the whole rest of the list.
So now we're getting down to the business. so for number 10, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put my first EU team.
There it is. I knew it was coming.
The Giants. I got the Giants.
Vodafone.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm gonna put the Giants here. This is former Queso. Former Queso, you know. You haven't been paying attention, babe.
There we go.
Okay. He just doesn't know who that is. All right,
I lost a little bit. Okay, that's
former Giant or former Queso, you know what I'm saying? They looked spectacular last season. I want to see, they almost had a falling out during the off season, which is a little scary. And it is a little bold to honestly have them in the first LAN after that, but I think they'll bounce back and they'll be fun in the youth. So, got them here.
Are they still Vodafone Giants or is it just Giants?
It's just Giants?
Oh, it might just be Giants.
It might just be Giants.
I'm pretty sure.
I honestly don't know. But yeah, when they were Vodafone Giants, their acronym is Vijaya, which is probably the worst
that's
acronym
awful
to have in the history of Rocket League. So I really hope they're not Vodafone Giants this season.
Yeah,
but if they are, congrats to the sponsor. Gotta make those P's. But okay, CJ, you're at number 10 now. Just want to remind you, you've only got 2 more spots before the top 8 playoffs, and you still have 2 OCE teams to reveal. So, number 10.
Might as well get both of these OCE teams out the way.
Okay, yeah, we'll see about that. Anyway, now look, I feel like a lot of people, right, sort of forget that.
Oh gosh.
We're not all just playing from our bedrooms here. We're actually having to travel to get to the event, which obviously does hurt OCE, but let's forget about that. Anyway, I'm going to take you back to DreamHack Valencia. Probably the last. I'm gonna forget Madrid, all right? Because I think in Madrid teams have enough time to go on boot camping. I don't think there's going to be too much boot camping going on for this major. I think it's just going to be a flyover, get it done. Yummy was saying this with restrictions, you're going to want to just get over there, get it done. And I just think NA teams are not going to go too well here because if we look at Valencia, there was 8 EU teams in the top 12, 4 NA. I think I think something's going to happen here with NA. I don't think they're going to be quite ready for this one over in Sweden. So anyway, that was a long-winded here. My 10th team for the top 16 first major is going to be, after all that,
Renegades.
Spotify Esports, Shopify Rebellion. They'll be number 10 here.
Rebellion, as I think.
Is that his first NA team?
No.
Second. G2.
Oh,
second.
Interesting. Oh, and Renegades and Ground Zero will be finishing ahead of Beast Mode. Is that what I just heard?
Well,
Spotify has an esports thing.
Yeah. Whoever's 9th is the same as Rebellion.
Yeah, but I feel like he went on that whole entire diatribe and made sure that travel didn't affect OCE to just give him more rationale for 5th through 8th OCE. So I feel like he's not going to OCE at all, which is kind of crazy to me, but it's okay. Perfectly fine. Oh wait, Johnny's changing the lighting. Uh-oh.
It's so bright. It's so honestly so bright. Everything's my stream's so scuffed today. I actually streamed like earlier today, like 4 hours ago, and it was fine. And now between then and now, it's all scuffed. So I don't know what happened. Trying to change the lighting. Yeah, T-Bits, when you're ready, reveal your 10th place team.
Let's see here. Okay. 10th place. I got a lot of respect for this team. I think they're going to be pretty decent. It was really hard for me to pick the 5th EU team. I'm not going to lie. But I think this one might be able to squeeze in. I think that 5th place in the EU is going to be very highly contested. And with that, Semper is going to be the first one for EU for me. And then they're going to sneak in. I can't say who I was thinking. It was a toss-up between them and somebody else. But I got Semper making it. And they're going to finish 10th.
Okay. Interesting. People, so many people in chat are like, Johnny's baked tonight. Guys, I'm stone cold sober. I've got a massive echo of my own voice in my ear on about a half-second delay. So everything that I say to you, I'm ignoring myself on a half-second delay in my ear. It's really hard to talk, but I don't want to delay the stream anymore, so we're just going to power on through. But anyway, I've got 10th and 9th teams to reveal, and 10th for me is team that Yummy Cheese Man had already. It's Ground Zero. I think they're also just going to miss out on that top 8 for much the same reasons you said, Yummy. And probably the more surprising one that I have at 9th is going to be SRG. I think they're just going to miss out on top 8 because first LAN. But I think they're probably like, out of these teams, the biggest threat to just make top 8 and actually get a deep run. Out of the teams I have in this section, SRG, GZ, and True Neutral. And everybody agrees. Great.
No, I got no. See, I can't keep up. You know what I'm doing? I'm pulling up the stream because I'm just lost in the sauce. I hear these names. I feel like people's lists are not good.
So you had the stream up this entire time.
The stream's coming up. The stream's coming up right now. You just give me 1 second, please. Actually, 30 seconds. I have a 30-second ad here. Thanks, Twitch.
Thank you.
All right. Anyways, while I wait on that, I believe I'm up. And then I'm just going to make sure I finish off another region here. Furia is going to be my 9th team. I think they are going to be really good. They're going to dominate the region with OT in there now. And and Cole. That's really all I got to say. I mean, I've seen it ranked. And so, I mean, I also see it and when he plays Sam. So, I mean, it just is what it is. I think True Neutral made a great business decision by leaving. Because that guy's the guy. And, yeah.
Who's
so
the guy?
You've got True Neutral up here in the top 8, right?
I'm confused. Is that supposed to be a serious question? Because I'm just like, I'm not seeing it. No way. No way, Jose. If I say that they made a great business decision leaving Sam because they're avoiding a player, you think I'm going to have them in the top 8 for a fall major? Not a chance.
You've been caught in 4K by Reynolds in chat, mate. So
wait,
apparently you don't get to follow Sam at all.
Wait, what did he say?
Calling out teammates
wait, what? Whoa. Wait, what's Slater say?
I didn't even know Yan was on Furia.
Wait, Slater, type it again. What'd you say? show me to me now that I have the.
Everybody copy paste the message. Just type it in chat.
Yeah.
Why is he opping? Slater, why are you opping? Oh no.
No, I do watch. Wait. I do watch Sam. Time out. I wasn't certain that Yan had went to Furia, so I went to double check, and he was on Furia. That's all I had to see. Don't be listening to this guy. He's over here yap, and trying to expose me. That's just not true. That is not true. What I was really looking for, honestly, I was looking to see what team Astromic was on.
So you want to know what team Astromic's on by asking who Yan?
Yeah, what team is he on, Beat?
What did he find out?
Is Astromic not on Arrow Eternity? Am I tripping?
Maybe he is. I thought you found out.
As Astromic, Math, and Snip or Snipes.
Yeah, you're actually bang on. I'll give it to
Yeah,
you.
exactly. I knew they had split up, and I was looking for. I thought I saw Yan on Furia a couple months ago now, I think.
Notice how he took a little bit of time to answer to alt tab over to his
Wikipedia.
I've been trying to figure out how to turn back up my light. Damar, don't say, "Oh, come on, base." Oh no, what the? Nah, T-base. Nah, listen, Slater. You order yap, and now I gotta make a couple adjustments to my. You're a Sir SSG Lance now.
Oh no!
Goodness.
All right, CJ, who have you got at number 9? Just missing out in top 8.
Yeah, look, it's 5 teams, isn't it, from NA that make it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Anyway, so with my 9th team on my amended list, I can't go back. With my 9th team, unfortunately, it's got to be heartbreaking. Got to put GZ here, number 9.
Whoa!
Hey, he's putting Renegades in the top 8. Hasn't won a single series in an RLCS, and now
heartbreakingly close. Heartbreakingly close.
I got so lost.
I'll be number 9.
When did you become so good?
I bet you on NA ping, and I was like, man,
you lost to Drip A. Don't bring on me. You lost to Drip A with amount of motion. You forgot about that? And all of a sudden you're gonna beat Ground Zero and make top 8 of the first major.
I didn't say I'm gonna beat Ground Zero. I might just get a better bracket.
Anyway, you're gonna get better bracket. Okay,
you might just get the free win against Rebellion.
Interesting.
That's class. CJ, I can't wait to see where you've got. The best part about the next stage is that 8th, 7th, 6th, 5th are all the same. So CJ could hold out Renegades for a while. He can wait a while. Roll this. Number 9, who you got?
I have. All right. I got to do it to you, bro. But I got Shopify Rebellion. Here, I think this is Beast Mode's first land, and that is their prize jewel. And I got to see if Beast Mode really got it. You know, he might miss a game away, but that's where I got him.
I really thought you were going to hit us with another EU team. I was ready for it.
So not that disrespectful, man.
5 EU teams in a row. Yeah.
All right, Yummy. Just do 9, first of all.
Yeah, my number 9 is Semper. I think that they're going to be really consistent and make it. I'm just not convinced in them being able to do necessarily really well in the event. So
which one of these people doesn't have an EU team? It's Johnny.
Archie's first land, so we don't know how he's going to perform there as well. So
yeah, I mean, I've got so far on my list, I got 1 NA team, an Asia team, Middle East NA team, Middle East.
You have 2 NA teams.
I've got 3 SAM teams. 2
The maps aren't adding up.
I think it adds up perfectly. I think, somehow NA have found a way, like, despite being guaranteed 5 spots to the major, they still only managed to get 4. Only NA could do that.
Interesting. Oh, so Johnny's list is definitely losing right now to everybody's. I have to say that. Coming up in a close second right behind him has to be CJ. Wait, no. Yeah, no, CJ's is worse than Johnny because CJ has his own team and like the top 4 somehow. I had to really process that for a second. Yeah, we all know that's not going to happen. And Raul, we're going to see if you actually think your team's worth making. But then again, you already said Shopify, so now I know that you're not in the top 5. So Ghost is not making land. And yeah, I think
well, we head to the top 8. I think this is potentially a bad decision. I think these guys are going to do well, but FaZe I've got here in number 8. When you've got both AJ and First Killer on the one team, I feel like you should be making LAN. I don't know how well they will go at LAN. It's kind of, they could go dead last realistically. Johnny could be right, but I'll have to back them for now.
So on average, oh wait, no, that's the only other FaZe reveal we've had. I was looking to see. It's just me and you. All right. We'll wait, see where everybody else got FaZe. If everybody else has FaZe, I don't know if they will. Actually, look at this. I would be surprised if someone else has omitted them. Roll is number 8.
Oh, it's up to me. Okay. I got This might be a little shaky. Former world champ. He's coming back. You feel me? Dignitas. I got Dignitas in 8.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say like Vitality or something.
Oh no.
You got my boy Scrub at 8?
Yeah, I got Scrub. I think we all saw what Abjack and Jories can do together.
And that
You know what I'm
2v2.
saying?
Woo!
And then you bring in a world champ and you meshing him in. And if Scrub, he's got that mentality
MVP
back
world
and he
champ.
wants to be there, you know what I'm saying? It's about to be dangerous. But I think it's gonna take him a little bit to amp up. And I want to see what they do at the first major before I rate them really highly.
See, okay. Interesting.
CJ,
They got 8.
is it time?
Yeah, look, number 8 spot on my list. Unfortunately, this team, although they do have the world at their feet, I think Sonics are just probably going to see them out of the tournament, and they'll put them against a BDS. So at 8 spot, we're going to have Renegades.
I'm surprised you put yourself. You could have stretched it all the way to 5.
You should have put yourself higher. I ain't gonna go
we just got seeded out of the tournament. I mean, it's just it could have easily been a top 4, top 2, but
Do you know what that is? CJ is trying to salvage his list because he knows although we know that 8 is the same as 5, a lot
It's
of
5
chat
for
will
me.
not know that, no matter how many times you tell them. So he put himself
Exactly.
8 to win votes.
Interesting. Okay, I see.
Still counts though. All right, T-Bits, number 8.
All right, this is where it gets tough. Okay, let me tell you, I'm a little conflicted here. Ooh. Oh man. Okay, I can't wait to see what everybody says about this one.
Oh boy, I'm actually scared now.
You can't call me NA bias no more. You know why? I'm picking an NA team for the A spot. And the NA team is going to be NRG.
What?
No. It's a joke.
Wait.
Take it back. You got 5 seconds. Like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bates.
NRG. I said what I said. I'm not flinching.
What?
I'm not.
Wow,
I'm
you
not.
went from a reasonable
happened?
list to just losing straight out.
Reasonable. No, okay, that's just because chat doesn't understand that 5th through 8th, they're all the same thing. I could have said NRG 5th, people. Don't get it twisted. But I decided to put them.
But you put them 8th. And right now, I have got 2 OCA teams 8 and 9, and I think chat's still more angry with you. So I'm happy with it.
Yeah, because I mean, and listen,
I think I'm winning this. I'm winning this.
If I was here for the fan vote, I lost respect in the fan vote the moment I lost that one time. I said, y'all don't know what y'all are talking about. I told all y'all BDS weren't the greatest team of all time, and nobody was listening to me. And then they lost. So then the only person that seemed right here was me. So chat can all think what they think. Well, I'm just letting you know, NRG's gonna finish in that 58 spot.
But why though?
Why? More you got to find out. I have well, technically I have 4 teams above them, but
Okay,
it's just gonna be matchup. It's gonna be matchups. It's gonna be matchup. They're gonna play one of these other teams. They're gonna lose to them. It's just how the each other crumble.
Are you saying like they're gonna play against one of the like another NA team, or they're gonna play? They're just gonna play any of the other teams above them, and they're gonna get smacked.
No, I think I have one team in the top 4 that I think they could do well against.
So only one team NRG can do well against in the top 4.
No, okay,
What,
well, I
the
take that
other
back.
NA
They're gonna beat. They could beat that team. They're gonna do well against everybody. I think everybody in top 8 is legit. I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you. I believe that every single team that I say from now on could win the line. I'm gonna be that completely honest. But they were doing predictions, and I'm doing off of just like I just feel like they're gonna lose. That's why I have NRG 8.
You just can't just do that. You can't broaden. I think everyone in the top 16 can win the LAN.
No, I don't believe that though. That would be cap though. That would be lying. That would be lying to the public. I think Rocket League is legit. I think these top 8 teams could win LAN.
I think all 16 could possibly
No,
win. They're
they
there for a
couldn't.
reason.
No, that's a lie.
They're
That's a
there for a
lie to the
reason.
public. There's no shot in the world. I'll say it on camera right now.
T-Bits.
Tokyo Verde, realize there's no shot that you're gonna win this first LAN. I don't care what anybody.
Pause. I just got raided by Dazzer and he says, I told you I'd raid when T-Bets yap too much. You tilted him off stream.
That's what got the NRG fanboys in disbelief. He was in disbelief that I said NRG 8th. He was probably like, NRG is gonna be top 3 on all these lists. And then all of a sudden he's always no.
Oh, that's cool.
I'm interested to know who the third NA team you have above NRG is.
Oh yeah, I do have 3 NA teams above them, don't I? Oh, that's interesting, huh?
It's obviously who 2 of them are, but yeah, I'm just guessing the third.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm guessing.
Is it obvious? I don't think it is.
I think it's very obvious.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very obvious.
It's gotta be. It's gotta be super obvious. I wouldn't say them right now, but I think it's pretty obvious. All right, I'll reveal my number 8. I think this team. They scraped in. Nobody's really sure how. Nah, I'm only saying that because I know they'll be mad. It's SSG. I think they're going to probably get knocked out at quarterfinals. So I think Space Station have to just take a top 8, no top 4, because top 4 is too stacked. But yeah, I know Reynolds gets really tilted when I rank him low, so I put SSG as low. Could have put them 5th. Would have been the same thing, but I made sure to bring him down just for Reynolds.
That's funny. I grew it up. That's funny.
But yeah, 7. Okay. I would agree with, I think, T-Bit said this, all the top 8 can win. I think that's true. I think that they're all have a good shot. But yeah, you still have to look at who's likely to make top 4, and I don't think this team is going to make it. I think they've got probably the best out of the, I think out of the 4 that I've got in 5th through 8th, this is the team that I think have the best shot of making a run. But for some reason, I look at their matchups against the top 4, and I'm like, I don't like any of those matchups. I think whoever they're running into, they're losing. So even though they've got home field advantage, I'm gonna put Envy.
That's the EU team.
Envy at 7. Yeah,
now you see, when I said NRG, I thought that I was gonna be the only one with a team that great, that low. But then you went with Envy. But then again,
what is everyone doing?
His top 4, his top 5 are all EU teams. So
you still haven't said an EU team either, which is very intriguing.
Yeah, I feel like I've seen this kind of blue and then red. I feel like I've seen that somewhere else.
Wait, Tom, is this gonna be the wait? Can anybody confirm? Is this gonna be the first time Turbo's been back home since he moved? I didn't know this information.
Good question. I don't know. Maybe he's in chat.
Miss says yes.
Yes.
Interesting. Wow. You're meaning to tell me Turbo's gonna go back to his homeland. He's gonna go back to the air that he used to breathe all the time. Back to his own stomping grounds. He's gonna finish 7th. That's crazy. All right.
That oxygen count in Sweden's really going to help him out.
It is. It's going to help him out a lot. It's a different type of... Listen.
There's no crowd. Nobody's cheering for him.
I don't need all that. It's just like, I guarantee you the air over there is better than the air in Texas. And that's just the facts of the matter. No.
That's right. It's the air quality ranking list from T-Bait. That's who's got to do well at.
I think there's actually an app for that. You can download an app and it tells you like how many cigarettes you're essentially smoking just by living in a certain place in the world.
Chat, go figure that out for us. How many cigarettes in comparison from Texas in comparison to Sweden?
What city in Texas?
Am I allowed to be that specific?
Okay, say a different city.
Say a different city?
The city's got to be pretty big, right? They're not just going to go find
It's
Turbo.
one of them. All right, so...
They're going to be like, oh, okay, right, I'm in the city. There he is. There's Turbo.
All right, well, it's Dallas, because NBA is in Dallas, of course. But
somebody look it up.
Yeah, look that up. Dallas, Texas, in comparison to Sweden. Stockholm, Sweden. Somebody figure that out, and then make sure to ping me or Johnny so I can see it. But... anyways,
Miss says Turbo doesn't leave his apartment. He's chilling.
That's even better because I guarantee that the air in Sweden has to. Never mind.
You know, the hotel air in Sweden is just so sweet.
You can only deal with smelling yourself for so long, and I mean, like, if that's the case, then it needs to switch up. It might brighten this day in a way. Okay.
All right.
With my 7th team, I already got energy down. And then I gotta go with somebody else that I think everybody's expecting to be a little bit higher, but I'm not seeing it. Only one person on my screen has him down so far. Here's my man Johnny, and I'm gonna have to agree with him. SSG, put him in at 7th.
Ooh.
I got Space Agent finishing there. See, Slater, you weren't doing all that yapping and capping and chat earlier. I might have had you at 6. Then I decided to move you down a little bit.
you're exiting the same time as you would have been,
but a lot of people won't know that. When it says I'm on Reddit, they're all going to think that I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, they're gonna think it's a ranking. They're gonna think it's a
they're gonna think it's a ranking, and I'm gonna find it so funny. And I can't wait to read the comments. Oh, teammate doesn't know what he's talking about. How dare you have energy finishing 8th? There's just no way. Yeah,
that's so true. All right, let's continue. CJ, who you got? Number 7.
So just confirming, I can only have 3 more NA teams.
Yes.
Shit. All right, so at number 7th on my list, you need to give me like a spreadsheet next time I do these so I can really make sure I get the right number.
You could get a spreadsheet for yourself.
You could literally write them down instead of making them up.
I miscounted. At number 7 on my list, I'm going to put Team Renault Vitality in there. Just to have a nice little bit of blue.
Wait, they're not Renault anymore, are they?
Sorry.
Yeah, I believe they're just Vitality.
Just went for like the long name, but obviously, unfortunately for them, the sponsorship deal has ended. But Vitality number 7 looks good. They'll be up there, but they're just a little bit off them, I think. I don't agree with T-Base. Did you say that all the top 8 can win? No, I don't think the Vitality can win it, but I think they'll be up there.
Interesting. Really?
Are you crazy?
Yeah.
You can't. You don't think K-Dot can't luck his way to another land victory?
Wait, luck his way? No. Listen, K-Dot's all skill. Listen, you want to know a true sniper that really just flips straight? You watch that Finnick gameplay, you can't tell me you are not impressed. There's a reason he gets 10,000 viewers and none of us do. You know why? Because when he drives straight, it's a picture-perfect Rocket League player. He does absolutely no mechanical anything. He plays in a Finnick and he gets so hyped. He's won so much money, you got to respect that. Of course, he can plan.
I can't believe you took the bait so hard. That's amazing.
Let me rephrase. I think they can win it. I'm not seeing them winning it. If that makes sense.
That's better. That's more respectable.
Thank you. That makes sense.
Well, I mean, clearly you don't see them winning it. You've got them losing.
Thank you.
Okay, roll this. Number 7.
Oh my goodness, my camera.
I got Astro and his newly formed team, Carmine Corp here. I think these are all young guns. They have a crazy peak. I think Astro is
be okay.
They make it Astro's gonna do what he can to get him in.
Everything looks fine at my end. So I saw Johnny's.
I wasn't looking. What happened?
Look at his camera.
Look at the stream.
Oh, it's on the stream. Wait, why is it doing that? He's fine at OBS. Yeah, he's totally fine.
I told you it's your fault.
Sorry, man. I didn't mean to. I don't know what's going on. I can't fix it.
Yeah, bro, you're gone, bro.
Oh,
hide it and
I got it.
He's back.
All right, Yummy. 7 and 6.
See, I agree with the top 8 making. I'm going to go with the same theme. Top 8, I think, can all do it, except for Dignitas. I don't see them winning land, so I think that they'll do pretty well. I think they could make the finals. Maybe not. I think they can make top 4. But I think they need some time on Jorias and apparently Jack at lands before they can do the damage.
Why do you think they can't win? Apart from that vague reason you just gave.
Well,
who's gonna choke?
Hey, they're not like performing as like a clear dominant team in EU. Like they're not the top team in EU at the moment. There are multiple above them. Vitality are too clutch to lose to apparently Jack and Jorias. Maybe Scrub Killer can bring that LAN flavor, but I don't think they are individually skilled enough as a team, or not individually skilled, but skilled enough as a team at the moment, or dominant enough as a team at the moment, nor are they have the LAN experience to be able to take Turbo, K-Dot, other teams that are successful in LAN.
Interesting. That's a sound argument to put Dignitas right there, even though they're the one team out of your top 8 that cannot win it. Respectable. Okay.
And then I guess the other team, because it's a bit of a theme, SSG here in number 6. I think they're going to do reasonably well. I think they're going to be really consistent. I think I think I can't really see them below here. So I think they're always going to make the top 8. It's going to be hard when you, as you said, get in the top 8, and there's going to be a lot of tough teams in a single Elium to get further.
CJ has messed up his list again. every single time CJ is on here, he messes up his list. CJ, I don't know what they teach you in Australia.
CJ's like, what teams is he trying to sneak in? He's trying to decide right now who does he ditch out of Space Station, Envy, NRG, and FaZe. He has to lose one.
I just got really excited with like some like having G2 in there, and then I've just counted, and I just keep counting, and yeah, there's
Just
still
throwing
6 teams on my list. Let's just move on. Anyway.
Oh no, it's not you yet. You got some time to think. Roll this number 7 or number 6. Sorry.
Right here I have FaZe. Coming in at 6. I think they'll make it super far. I just think when it gets down to it, you know. Yeah. Yeah.
All that first color nonsense, you yap on every single platform.
He's on a new
possible.
team. He's on a new team. It's gonna take some time.
It's gonna take some time.
This team should be better, right? You're rating him better. I don't even want to hear you talk, bro. Look at your list. You put energy at 8. Why are you saying a word? One word.
You were the one that had first killer on Rogue being NRG on first touch multiple times.
That was how long? How long ago was that?
Did the first killer get worse or something?
How long past was that, bro?
So first killer got worse.
How long in the past was that?
It was this year.
How long is the past? How long in the past? How many? Of course it was this year. We at the end of the year, Bates. How many months ago?
So wait, answer my question. Wait, let me break it down. So is first killer worse or better?
Okay. What is that? That doesn't matter.
Is he on a
different team?
Oh, is the team worse or better?
Roster.
Is the team worse or better?
You would rate them better, right? But like, is energy worse or better now, Bates? Eighth place worse. They dropped 7 spots from now, right?
Yeah, you make the argument that NRG, if they didn't get lucky against G2 and get a pinch goal, they probably would have lost to G2 in that series.
Okay, but they won, right?
Yeah, I mean, because they had a good matchup. They had a good matchup. They had a good matchup. SSG wasn't ready for them. G2 was, and they got lucky, and JNabs luckily, unfortunately, pinched the ball into his own net.
Oh, yeah. Unfortunately, he just couldn't. Yeah, okay. I mean, if, right, Bates? If this happens, then NRG loses, and...
Have you guys seen the chat right now?
What is this? What is his email?
The best part is I don't know who chat is saying has copium. I think it could be either.
No, it's T-Bates copium. They're talking about me. Interesting.
No, it's T-Bates copium.
Interesting. Interesting chat. NRG got Justin on land. Oh, they love NRG so much. I respect it. You'll see. You'll see. You all saw when BDS lost, and you'll see again. Bates always ends up winning. I might end up with the crazy points, but I always end up winning. Trust me, believe that.
All right, CJ, you've had a lot of time to think about how to fix your problem. Have you come up with a solution?
Yeah, look, so obviously I went to Twitch chat and said I'm in a little bit of a situation here, as I do have 4 NA teams currently still on my list. However, that is impossible unless Sonics do something interesting. So, and I took it to chat. I said, which team should I leave out of this top 4? And a lot of them said FaZe Clan. So for that reason, at number 6 spot, I'm going to put FaZe Clan.
Yeah, seen that coming. Seen that coming.
Oh, no.
I think he seems really good. I think First Killer is going to play well. Well, you just made it.
G-Bates are super bad. You could just leave them.
I think they'll go well. I think they're. Here's what I think. Right, the first split. It's just. I think there's going to be a few teams that are still sort of out of form a little bit, but I think FaZe Clan they're looking good right now. So I'm happy with them. I think they'll go well. I think they might win a regional.
This is not happy about this. I'd like to just point that out.
What do you mean they're looking good right now? By the way,
I just on paper. I'm just liking this. I feel there's some energy right now that I can just feel, and
wait,
and I can.
I'm just realizing the one team that is probably going to get left out is the team that won the last NA like.
Who's he gonna leave out? He's got Space Station, Envy, and NRG. He's got a ditch one. CJ, you made it worse. How did you make it worse?
Well, you know, you've anyway. FaZe is just looking good right now, aren't they? I mean, just that team on paper. There's just something happening. They're going to go brilliant. So they'll be number 6 spot there, 5 to 8. You know, they'll go well.
Wow.
Okay. Hopefully, by the next time we do one of these, you'll learn to use a Word document or a piece of paper and write your teams
I've just got my notes on my phone, and I've seriously...
your notes on your phone have never done you justice.
I can understand why you dropped out of uni now.
Yeah, stick to the RL. Now, if I had a shovel sound I could play, I would just would have started playing, because that hole you're digging it would get pretty deep. But
do you want to know the funny thing is that I wrote a list of all the 5 NA teams, 5 EU, 3 2 Sam and everything. And for my list I put 4 NA teams, but then on my rankings I put 6. So I didn't even look. I just added 2 randomly.
You couldn't touch 5.
Yeah.
The number he was aiming for, it was too powerful. He had to avoid it.
Wow.
Is it over or under?
I got really excited with Shopify and G2, to be honest. I apologize to everyone.
That's new.
I just can't wait to hear how you're gonna mess it up even worse after your next NA announcement. Like, who's next? What's coming next? All right, T-Base number 6.
All right, Arun's back to being blue. The last time I picked blue, I went with Simper. That can only mean one thing. We're going back to the EU region, which, by the way, I do believe it's going to be a better region than last season, because EU, y'all were awful last season. But I have a little bit more faith in you, initially, at least. If you disappoint me this first split, then I don't know what to tell you. But anyways, at number 6, I have Vitality.
Sorry, I'm laughing at CJ in chat. No, Vitality mentioned.
No, I'm in trouble. Yeah, I have Vitality at 6. So why not have them at 6?
Yeah, Vitality at 6 is.
I respect them. I believe they have a really, if there was a LAN for RLCSX and they played like they did on that day or that week against BDS, then there's a good chance they would have maybe won it all. That was incredible. That was perfect Rocket League to an extent. They were pre-jumping passing plays. That was something. I mean, BDS really had no shot that day. It was unfortunate for them. But hey, man, that's what happens when you put Kate up in a LAN-like setting with his 2 boys next to him. He's fist pumping. He's showing off the muscles.
That's true.
Can't stop the dot, baby. Hey, I got him at 6.
Okay. Now, I'll be completely honest. In my prep, I left this as a gray area, because I hadn't decided. I've got 3 teams fighting for that last spot in the top 4. It's really tough. It's really tough deciding which one of them is going to make top 4. But I've decided one of the teams out of those 3 that is not going to make top 4 is EG. I think that the EU EG, so this is, I think, just announced today, the new org for German Amigos. I think they're going to make the top 5 for EU, but they're not going to make top 4 at the LAN. I think they're just going to miss out. But I rate this team. I rate this team a lot.
I understand, because EU are so stacked. You want EU all at the top, and by default, whoever makes that 5th spot, which for you is EG, is just in that spot. I get it.
What do you mean? Oh, well,
you're stacking EU at the top, right? They're your top 4.
Oh, that was your first EU team, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you can only have 4 EU teams in the top 4. You can't put 5 EU teams top 4. So
I wonder how you're going to go with NRG on this. This could be quite interesting to me, because surely you just got to get them out the way at 5 and just think the top 4 is going to be all EU.
Well, see, the way that I was thinking about it right now is that, last time that we saw NA versus EU, it was a clear, blue at the top, red at the bottom. But I think NA is going to change that. I think they're going to, switch it up a little bit. Yeah, I do think that the next team in my list, missing out on the top 4, will not be the dark red color. That's bait. It's Dignitas. I don't think they're going to make the top 4. I think Dignitas are going to be 5th.
I dig it, 5th. Okay, respectable. I'm real. The Dig fandom. I love to see that. But you gotta have a lot of. Okay. The 5th or 8th. So you got Dig, EG, Envy, SSG. EG is a little confusing.
EG?
A little confusing to me.
EG is German Amigos. They just got picked up today.
I know.
Yeah, it's a little confusing to me, but it'll be okay.
Did you guys? Okay, I know maybe after NA got eliminated from SMAD, you guys might have just not watched the playoffs out of Salt. But
What?
Catalysm, like he's the star player for AG. He like did a lower bracket run in SMAD, beat up all the teams that you guys had been getting farmed by for the previous 2 days.
Was he with his teammates?
No, but his teammates are also, I think, just as good as the team that he played with that day. He played with Atomic and Tox on that day. His teammates are Ryzex and Ivan. Who
Interesting.
Wait, you think Ivan and Ryzex compared to Atomic?
Yeah, this team's like on a crazy undefeated streak in the offseason. I can't remember what their like streak of series. It was like 17 or 18 series wins in a row in multiple different tournaments. They just didn't lose. I think they're definitely top 5 EU for me.
I like a little spice. I like some spice. That's
I mean,
an
you guys
interesting
got
hot take.
Semper. What have Semper done in the offseason?
Don't say you guys.
Okay.
Wait, Semper done.
I've seen Semper a lot. And I see Giants. Yeah, you put Giants in because it's queso. Fair enough. But what have Semper done? They like, I don't know. They beat Guild in the championships, and then they lost Flame, picked up Chaussette, really random signing. I was very surprised about that, but they actually I think they won 1 tournament with Chaussette against.
Yeah, they won games without borders, but that wasn't including
that stacked.
BDS or
it wasn't
Vitality.
that stacked. I don't know. I think EG better than Semper.
I don't mind a European team here, right? Obviously, 6th though for EG.
Yeah,
like this is they're like all rookies, Johnny.
I just wish that they'd done well enough in last season of RLCS. Like I put Semper because they had reasonably consistent top 8 results.
Well, didn't German Amigos did though?
There's my camera. Oh god.
Oh no.
Oh no. How do I fix it? Wait a second. Yeah, I think German Amigos they did do pretty good in the last split, right? But they just couldn't make it because they only had 1 good split, so they couldn't make championships.
Yeah.
It was too late.
Yeah.
They like came 2nd in grid or something. I think they like only lost to BDS. Jack can correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know how to fix your camera, Yummy. Yeah, we'll just leave it at that.
I could try doing something at my end to see if that.
Try restarting it maybe. Let's see. Spring rankings for RLCS Season X. EU spring.
There he is.
Yeah, German Amigos. They basically they got in because of grid because they like won. Did they come 1st or 2nd in the grid? I can't remember.
They came
in the league grid, the big like league grid. They like won.
Oh, league. Yeah, I think they won that,
series.
and then they lost to BDS. I think in the actual playoffs. And they were playing really well. So I mean, I can see it, but like I can see them making.
Based on that, I didn't have them top 5. It's their off season. They're off season sick.
Okay, I respect the little curveball. It's interesting. I don't know if it's gonna work out for you. I got a couple of curveballs in your list, starting with FaZe being that low, but at the same time, it's cool. It's cool. It's interesting.
I'm baiting the NA fans. They might see EG, think that that's a North American team, but I just colored it wrong. So I might get some votes. You never know.
No. Okay. Alrighty. And my 5 to finish it off. I'm going to go with. Let me make sure I got this right. Oh yeah. Okay. I had Carmine Corp.
Indeed.
At the 5th spot, I believe they were actually pretty solid, contrary to what they showed in SMAD, in my opinion. But after that, they warmed up and they got used to each other a little bit better. So I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. I like their we play.
I'm glad that you're really like legitimizing the SMAD results. It makes me really happy.
Wait, no. Did they even do well in SMAD?
I mean, they destroyed NA, and then my team knocked them out in the semis 4-1. Wasn't close. So
I see.
Wasn't worried about KC in SMAD at all. We let Jesse have him. wasn't a problem.
Ooh, okay. Well, yeah, I got them. That we played was really big. They played really solid. It was fantastic. It was pretty good to watch. And I think the last time we all saw Astro at LAN, he looked pretty good in my opinion. So
Yeah,
I'm on 5th.
Respectable.
all right, CJ.
Oh,
It's gotta be something good.
I feel like I'm slowly getting the support of Twitch chat just because of how bad I've gone here. But what I'm more worried about is when this inevitably gets posted on Twitter and they just see the list. Or when this goes on YouTube. And I might have to turn off my social media for a few days. So with 5th in my list, obviously a really tough decision here. It's getting a lot harder. I'm gonna go true neutral. No, I'm not. I'm gonna put in number 5 Dignitas in the list. They're just miss out on the top 4. And the top 4, I mean, it's stacked in there. There's actually 5 teams. That's how stacked it is. So it's a hard place to get in. So we've got to have Dig there just outside. I think they're gonna be good. You know, they might.
If you put true neutral, that would have been hilarious.
Oh god.
You still can get true neutral in there. CJ.
I mean, your list is already gonna be bad, so you might as well just get it done with. Get it over with.
All right, roll this number 5.
Number 5, I'm going to put a team who has made top 4 at the last Worlds, and that's Space Station. I'll put them at 5. 2 out of the 3 players played together at a LAN, and Reddles has won a LAN himself. So I think going into this first LAN, they'll be pretty consistent at the LAN itself. So
all of us had Dig in our top 8. All of us had SSG in our top 8, except CJ forgot about them. That's very interesting. And I think a lot of us are going to have Carmine Corp in our top 8 as well. I've got them 5th. They obviously played really well in We Play. But that's their only tournament realistically that they've played in, so it's hard to actually just back them up to have consistent results just yet. But it obviously means that they could win the entire thing.
I can agree with that. That's fine. I can agree with that. Matter of fact, I do agree with that because we have them in the same spot. I forgot who I had a 5th for a second. I had to check my list, and there they were. Oh, okay. Here's where the juicy bits come. Okay. All righty. Top 4.
Moving into my top 4. This is a team that I think is going to just really consistently be kind of at this spot. I think they're going to come 3rd, 4th. It is going to be NRG. Very consistently doing well at LAN. Previous world champions. Should be able to perform. I don't think that their slight drop off in the off season is anything to worry about. I think once Justin's rolling again, it'll be sick. And they could win it, obviously.
Okay, cool. Thank you, Honker. In chat, by the way.
Okay, let's get the 3rd, 4th on the board. Roll this. Number 4.
Number 4, I'm going to put. Well, I got 3, 4 right. 3, 4 is gonna exit the same time.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna put 4. 4 here is going to be. I'll go Vitality. Number 4.
Took a little while for him to decide that one.
It was trying to figure out which one of his 2, 3, 4 teams EU one.
Yeah.
Put that at 4.
Yeah,
Put the NA team at 3.
Okay, cool. CJ.
Okay, so here's my top 5 starting now. Can't wait. Here we go. So for this pick, I'm gonna go. We'll go KC as well. Carmine Corp. In my top 5.
Stop trying to appease the NA fans by putting more EU teams lower.
Yeah.
KC, great pick. Let's go.
We're in the NA time zone, mate.
We've got this. Wow.
Wow, chat loves that. Wow.
They love this. This is looking good.
All right.
All righty. My 3 to 4 spot, Oh man,
It's tough, base, bro. You look at it and you're like,
It's not tough at all for me. I already know who's number 4. I mean, like
Oh.
it's not even a problem for me, actually.
taking you like a minute to say the name.
Oh, because I'm just slowly building it up. But I'll just go faster for you now. With my 4th pick, as you can see, my room is still blue, so I'm not switching from EU. And I'm going to pick BDS will be the 4th team and at the fall major.
Interesting.
Just that simple. Just that simple.
Why at number 4? Why this low?
This low, I feel like they're pretty high. What?
You think
Last
that they should be well, you don't think that they're gonna have a chance of winning it or top in the finals?
I said top 8 all have a chance of winning. It's just gonna come down to matchups, and I believe the team that they would play, hypothetically speaking, in ways it would be the semifinals, and then they're gonna lose to that team. So then they move down, and then they lose.
So
whoever
you've got Envy, FaZe, and
No.
Dignitas?
Maybe, I don't know. I might have Shopify.
That's actually crazy.
You're gonna have to find out.
Dignitas won.
Dignitas?
You're gonna have to find out.
That's
Oh
bold.
no, it's like a VDS at 4. I think that's pretty comfortable right there. Got him losing to somebody in particular.
All right. Pretty crazy. Well, my team that I was thinking which one of these 3 teams is going to make top 4. The one that snuck in is NRG because I remembered a very important detail about the Stockholm LAN. I actually tweeted it. Stockholm only gets 1 hour of sunlight per day in December. So Justin is going to be on fire. Like he's going to be. Like, you take him to another continent, he's going to feel at home.
That's good.
I think he's a good player in LAN, so I think he's going to be.
Wait.
Best.
You should have them winning the thing, Johnny. They should be
winning easy. That's funny. They should be winning though. If you're using that logic, they should be winning.
I mean, I was gonna have NRG probably like next to Envy and SSG because I think Envy, NRG, SSG pretty hard to separate. But then I remembered that Stockholm is basically Justin's room with the lights off, so I bumped him up a little bit.
We're basing this off air quality, the amount of sunlight. We're getting really desperate to figure out who could win a LAN since it's been 2 years.
Yeah, but my top 3 I think are the 3 teams that are clearly for me the favorites to win it. So the first, yeah.
How's that possible? You have 3 EU teams.
Yeah, I mean, you pick the 3 best EU teams. They're the 3 favorites to win it.
Interesting. Who won the last World Championship?
Turbopulsa.
Oh,
with an overtime goal. It went to Game 7 OT. It was pretty close. That was the first time that NA ever won a LAN in EU. They'd never won a LAN in Europe before that.
Interesting.
I still think they're going to win this one.
Okay.
Especially after all the slacking in the offseason, these like suspicious tweets from Garrett G, like saying that he's not surprised about the SMAD results. I'm like, reading between the lines on that. Doesn't look like NA is too hot right now. So I think
interesting.
Probably going to win.
Interesting. Okay. Cool. All right. Nice. 3 EU teams. All right. So let me think. Wait, hold on. Okay. I see the 3 EU teams. All right. You might. Okay. But okay, wait. Time out. I don't see who your number 1 is.
How? I think it's really obvious.
Yeah, how do you not?
Wait, you're actually going the obvious route with the one interesting. Because last time I saw that team all being number 1, they would lose. So y'all can keep overrating them as much as y'all want to. Y'all can keep overrating. I'm just going to call it out this.
Sometimes you get them wrong. Sometimes you get them right. I told you guys in this SMAD draft, you might as well take the day off on the Sunday because NA teams aren't going to be needed. Y'all laughed, but I was right about that one.
Time out. My actual team wasn't there.
Hold on. The only reason there weren't NA teams in the playoffs is because some of our teams only got a combination of 2 rosters got 1 win. Johnny, 1 win, Johnny.
No, Raul, no, that's not any excuse. All y'all's teams were sorry. Now my team was actually good.
Bro,
my second iteration was good, and my first iteration would have been great.
The team that could actually play in the event. Sure.
Man, listen, you only watch one player the whole entire time, and then you have him. Where is he on your list? He's number 6 on your list. You watched him specifically. You had a first killer camera, and you only watched him, and he's at 6. I don't want to hear anything you have to say. No, because you thought he was that great.
Your team pulled right. rank, they would have made it into at least a top 6 and beaten, gotten ahead of one EU team.
Yeah, roll this. You won one game on a EU server. 1 out of 12.
I wasn't on the field, so wait.
Oh, right. I'll stop roasting you guys about Smad. It's just, I don't know. It's like low hanging fruit. Anyway, top 3, the team who I think have the lowest chance of winning is Vitality. Out of my top 3, these guys pretty much like the EU NRG, they've been together the entire time. Season 8 finals together, winning our LCS Season X on other sides of the Atlantic Ocean. Now they're going to both go out the semifinals as Sweden.
Okay. All right. My number 3. Now I'm doing some flip-flopping. I'm conflicted with this number 3 spot and my number 2 spot. I am really conflicted at the moment. I'm not going to cap. This is difficult. This is really difficult.
You put one team down, now it becomes hard.
No, this is hard. This is really hard. I'm thinking.
Oh, it's hard. Okay.
I'm thinking.
You're thinking about putting FaZe above this spot.
I'm thinking. No, I'm thinking about doing the opposite. Actually.
Wait, you're thinking of bringing... So you had FaZe above this spot, and you're thinking of bringing it down once you realize how roasted you're going to get by everybody.
No, I don't care about what everybody thinks. If I cared about that, then my list would be so generically basic, it would be terrible. All right, this is a toss-up, but I'm thinking Game 7 OT. Okay, yep, Game 7 OT. Somebody just scored. He won the game. All right, I'm going to go with Dignitas at 3. My room's still blue.
Dignitas, interesting.
And
Very interesting.
Listen, that's because skill-wise, I think Dignitas is better than all these EU teams. I'm gonna keep it perfectly honest. I don't think there's a team in EU skill-wise as talented as any of them. Now, mechanically, no, not even close. Mechanically, they're unmatched in my opinion. Now, also, I do believe that Scrubber Killer is still the truth of this game because people forget that if they had won that World Championship, he would have been back-to-back Finals MVP. He never lost a step. I'm gonna let all y'all know right now. Now, he had a couple issues off the field, but on the field, he's the truth. I mean, and they could have easily won We Play too. Took Carmine, took him close, had a couple bounces that go their way. That's all okay. Abject, one of the best ones player, ultimate grinder. Johnny knows that. Joria's mechanics is only a matter of time until he starts polishing them, and he looks unstoppable in threes. We all know that's coming. And then Scrub, I mean, like that boy Cole. I think he was the best player on that Vitality team. Every single season he was on Vitality. So
no, T-Bits, I think you're confused because like we're not asking you to prove to us that Dignitas will win Europe because I think there's a chance. I think everybody understands there's a chance for that to happen. It's like, how on earth are they losing to NA? Like, what are you thinking? How does that happen? You're talking them up so much. Like, how do you then rationalize them losing?
According to you, and then
because the 3-2, the 3-2 was very hard for me. It was really hard, but number 1 was always never going to change. So I mean, but the 3-2 was different.
We are noticing that T-Bates thinks that raw mechanics are just going to carry the teams up to the top for the most part, right? Dig and FaZe.
Does FaZe have raw mechanics? I'm not saying it. I'm not saying it. They have mechanics, but it's way more than just that. Way more. Significantly more than just raw mechanics.
Yeah, like, I don't know. They're pretty much just raw mechanics. Dignitas are raw mechanics.
You have to believe that they're raw mechanics because they didn't. Well, I mean, they didn't do badly in We Play. They did pretty well, but they also didn't win, so they haven't got
Dapper
results to back them.
They had Dapper, and I love that, but he's not Alu.
Didn't they do better with Dapper than like their other results?
But they had never played with the FaZe roster. They've never stayed. Nobody's seen the actual FaZe roster. Besides,
so they're bad in their honeymoon phase. Like they got 4-0 by True Neutral in their honeymoon phase.
In that scrim.
In the Rizzo like big money show match.
Not that again. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. If you get rid of that nonsensical one-time thing, and you listen to look, let me put on my reporter cap. Bang, it's on now. Imagine I got a cap on, has a big R on it. Listen, the reporters, from what I'm hearing, FaZe looks absolutely unstoppable in scrims. Now, it is what it is. But if everybody in NA is saying that, I mean, I gotta have to take it as it is. And I know it's scrims, but
Yeah.
But you just said
Good thing that the major is going to be based off scrims as well, right? Like,
no, I don't. No. I have a lot. Listen. Since we all know who my number 2 is, I mean, you might as well put him there. Cause like I'm just talking about him. But let me be really clear and concise so people understand. First killer was gassed by the man whose face you can't see on screen right now to the umpteenth degree. He played on a team called
First
Rogue.
Killer is still the best player in North America, bro. I will still gas up First Killer.
Is it the best player in the world?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, that's what
First
I thought.
Killer is the best player in the world.
Talking,
I'm still gassing him.
Okay, good. Okay, what now exactly? But now I'm giving him his props where props is due. Cause now he's on a better team.
He's gonna win.
He's on a better team. This dude won a regional against NRG. Did he win a major too?
How many times did it take him?
Wait.
How many times did it take First Killer to beat NRG?
On Rogue.
Yeah, wait. How many?
Is anybody on Rogue on AJ's level?
Just doesn't answer me. Just actually.
Because that's a that's a bad point. Who
bad point?
on
It
Rogue?
takes time for a team to mesh. You want them top 2 in their first major together? It's not happening, Bates.
Bro, they play ranked together all day. They're gonna mesh. They're gonna mesh so well, matter of fact, that they're just gonna dominate every person that they see.
First Killer's in school half the day. Second off, what are you talking about?
Listen, First
They
Killer.
play ranked together all day.
They do.
Ranked?
AJ, I've never seen AJ not on the game.
Talking about scrims and practice.
And according to scrims and practice, they look dominant. So that's all I gotta see. Listen closely. I believe that Rogue won 2 regionals and they won a major. And I believe that First Killer, it's like, you know what it is? It's like Kevin Durant, he left the Thunder and he went to Golden State. No, actually, not in that. It's like LeBron leaving the Cavs and then he went to the Heat. That's really what it is. It's LeBron leaving the Cavs and he went to the Heat.
Garrett G's got a good question in chat. He said, which major? I also
Did they lose the major?
Yeah.
God, they did lose the major. So they won 2 regionals. Garrett always in fact checking me, bro. That's the second time I've been on the thing stream and Garrett fact checking me.
No, they didn't win the major. They lost.
Why is Garrett saying he?
He says, yeah, the team you got 8th won that.
Oh, not Garrett hopping in and trying to start a plot. Garrett, listen. Actually, never mind. You can get explained that later. That might have just been just nonsense. You don't have to know about all that. Now, anyways, FaZe, they're gonna be legit, and that's all I gotta say.
I like your short.
All right, so I'm gonna go with my number 3 pick here. Are we finished? It was good. Well done.
Are you ready? Are you ready, CJ?
Yeah. Look,
obviously,
we had a lot of time to think about my top 17 list here at the major. Here we go. Let's have a look here. Who we got? All right, for 3rd spot. And I mean, at this point, I'm looking at these lists and the other lists, they're lacking something, an extra team. So my 3rd spot, I'm going to go with NRG. Wow, what a great pick that was. NRG, actually, surprisingly, I nearly have them highest on this list. I think they're still absolutely quality. They'll get 3rd. They won't quite get there. Obviously, the sunlight factor has nearly won it for me with Justin, but
it's just that T-Bates has given up on his region, and NRG, the team that should be up
that's
here.
It's actually crazy that T-Bates has 3 NA teams that are not low, I guess, because they're 5 to 8th, but he really likes EU, so respect to you. NRG in 3rd. This list is looking good. It's coming together. I'm loving it.
CJ's, I already know CJ's about to leave out. It's gonna be the most blasphemous take on this whole entire list.
There's no way.
I know exactly who's gonna leave out. I know he is. I know he is. Okay, it's fine.
Wait, so before we get to that, Roldays has 1 EU team. It's BDS, of course, and 2 NA teams, which apparently, according to CJ, is way up in the air. Who knows who those teams are? Could be anybody. So, really? The only question is, are we about to see blue from Roldays?
Now, I slacked on BDS on that BDS hype for a minute. And just as I was getting up on them, they let me down and they lost to Vitality. But I have them losing out with their regional partner, Vitality here. They're gonna be band brothers and go out together. Their first land, so it's reasonable. Top 4.
I mean,
Can't be upset.
It's not unfair.
That's fine.
Not unfair.
That's interesting. Okay, cool. Nice.
I would have expected one EU team in the top 2, but it's that.
I was gonna do it for just the storyline, but
There's no storyline. The storyline is gonna be that EU won't make the finals of the first fall major. That's the storyline.
Oh man,
Interesting.
I just really hope that NA don't all get eliminated too early. It's actually more exciting keeping you guys around. Like I can say from experience now that when NA just all get eliminated, the event is actually less interesting. It's good having the NA fans around because their hope is inspiring in a kind of cute way. It's like, oh, they actually think they're going to win. We didn't get to see that. I really hope you guys are right.
I can't believe he loves the SMAD match. Is it SMAD? Oh, I need a SMAD too now. And listen, J9 said I picked you. I need you to be there because this is unbelievable.
SMAD lad. Right.
Ooh, that'd be kind of cool.
Number 3, just number 3 for now.
Yeah, mine's the opposite of my last pick in that I don't think this team's actually going to go 3rd, 4th. I actually think they're either going to be in the finals or they're going to fall before that because they're going to do poorly in the Swiss stage, get a really rough matchup in the first day, in the quarterfinals. It's going to be Vitality, obviously.
Yeah, so they're either going to be top 2 or not 3rd, 4th, but you put them 3rd.
Yeah, well, I mean, I can't put them both 5th to 8th and 1st to 2nd.
But you're predicting the results of the major, so you have to pick one or the other.
Well, okay, fine. They're going to be 3rd, so...
Oh, I'm dead, bro.
I just think they're going to be... I just think they're based on a ranking, not as a prediction result. But yeah, you're right. But yeah, I think they're either going to do incredibly well or they're going to get knocked out early. In the quarterfinals, they're not going to get knocked out in the Swiss stage.
Right.
Also, CJ, you can't talk because one NA team left, and I'm worried about your list.
Okay, I think what we should do, should we leave CJ to last? Just because I can't wait to hear what he's done.
Yeah, I think that's the biggest surprise here.
Yummy should go second last because he also has one NA team, one EU team left. So that's interesting. Mm-hmm. And of course, T-Base and Roldays predictably have gone with 2 NA teams left, and I have 2 EU teams left. Surprise, surprise. So
and I've got 3 teams left.
So, Roldays, T-Base, either of you guys want to start this? Just reveal 1 and 2 together.
I mean,
go ahead, bro.
I might as well go first.
We already know.
I feel like mine's pretty obvious here. I mean, you already know second is FaZe, so you know who number 1 is.
You got the
Machine. The Machine is back in action. I know y'all saw him when we play. My God, they look good. And listen, let me tell you something. I was hyping up Atomic on Fennec, but he can play both cards now efficiently and effectively to the highest level. And Turbo, like I say, he's going to go back to Sweden. He's going to be breathing in the nice Swedish air. He's going to be back at home. He's got the home field advantage. That's just something that nobody else is going to have here, I believe. So with that taken into account, first land back, the Machine. They were always a LAN team in the first place. They were built for LANs. They just haven't been able to play a LAN. So I just believe it's going to happen this time around. To put it in perspective, the reason NRG's that low is because I believe Envy's going to play NRG at early, and Envy's going to have to beat NRG, so the NRG's going to lose. That's why. It's not NRG. Yeah, put that in perspective why NRG's that low. Otherwise, if NRG gets to avoid Envy, I got NRG all the way up there, probably top 3 or 2. But they end up playing it.
If you have them playing in the first round of quarterfinals, one of them has to go 3-2 in Swiss. So is that NRG? You think NRG will lose twice in the Swiss stage?
Oh wait, never mind then. I don't know. I don't know. NRG's gonna end up not playing them. NRG's gonna be 5th day. Oh, now I dropped my food. Oh no, everything's going wrong. Oh, my Chipotle's on the ground. I got so confused by the Swiss thing. I've just lost moment. I've been flustered. I've never been flustered like this before. Oh no!
Oh, this is
Also,
like Tommy versus DJ.
And since we're speaking about my Chipotle, I just wanted to point out, guys, that I ordered queso, and I don't know if you could tell, but this is not queso. I don't know what this weird contraption is. Look at this. What is this? What is this that they showed me? It's golden. That is not queso. So
tip it upside down, see if it actually comes out. It looks solid, mate.
Oh.
I ordered queso. This is queso. Apparently, it's not moving.
Nice.
It's not coming out.
What just fell on your bowl, bro?
No, the bowl's empty. I mean, the rest of it just fell out, but I had eaten most of it
It's on
throughout
the
this
floor.
time. Okay, well, yeah. NBA
Okay.
won.
Right. I'll go next to keep teammates some company at this side of the board. So, yeah, I thought it was pretty obvious who my last two teams are. Teammates thought it wasn't. Can you guys guess what my two teams are?
BDS and
KC and VDS.
KC,
Yeah, I thought it was pretty obvious, but teammates thought
No,
otherwise.
I didn't think you'd have BDS 1. Do you have him at 1?
Of course, I have
Yes.
BDS.
Do you
at
still
one.
believe in him? That's crazy.
Of course. Like if you see a team win, like I don't know, I lost count of how many events they won. Then they have one bad day.
When's the last
you
time
don't
they won
stop
something?
Predicting them.
It's
to
been
win.
months since they won something. Isn't that right?
I mean, they went to the grand final at WePlay, lost to KC, but
Yep.
I think they'll get the revenge. I think they'll beat KC
Huh.
in the final.
Last time I seen him in 2 big grand finals, they've choked.
Hang
I
on,
don't know,
if
I
we
wouldn't call
consider
WePlay like a
even
big
just
grand
like the
final.
number of grand finals they've been in. They've like barely missed any single grand final now, and you can't really say the same again about any other team in the world.
Yeah, but okay, that's the thing though, because that's where they're playing a sorry EU region, and I told everybody that they weren't. I told everybody on FT and on this stream, no matter where I was, I let everybody know they were going to lose that championship. They were losing that, and I also said the EU will get better, which means that they are not going to win as much. And as you can clearly see, I have EU better now. And with that being said, BDS just will not be dominating like they did last time. That was a fluke. They are unfortunately couldn't play at LAN when their region was awful and other regions better. So not gonna happen.
Yeah, they're not going to dominate as hard, but I think they'll still be number one.
Yeah,
That record's it's too good. I'm not going to
they
like
should.
stop.
They should
considering them
assumedly
best team.
win less grand finals, but they're still making these grand finals. So
Yeah. If they replayed Vitality the day after they lost to them in the championships, I would pick BDS to win. And if they played the day after, I'd still pick BDS to win.
So I got a question.
the
What's it
record's so
gonna
good.
take for you not to pick BDS? I need to know this now. I need to document
easy.
this, put it in my back pocket. So actually, speaking of fall major, how bad do they have to do for you not to pick them in the next major?
If they lose fall major like badly, I wouldn't pick them to win the next one. Like
Okay, so if they
the
finish
winner
like top 4, would you pick them again?
it depends. I mean, a 4-0 loss is different from an overtime game 7 loss.
Okay.
Right? Like if they lose overtime game 7 against a team who go on to win the thing in like a one-sided final, then yeah, you can still pick BDS to win the next one. But if they just get smoked in the Swiss, maybe not. But we'll see.
yeah, I mean, I'll get onto it later.
Yeah, before Yummy, roll days. Top 2.
I got the storyline here, Turbo going back home and he's playing the roster that ultimately kicked him. And he's gonna beat him on his home court advantage. This is the storyline we've all been waiting for.
That's a
That's the
wise
story.
pick. That's a wise pick right there. I can agree with that one. Matter of fact, yeah, I do. That is beautiful.
You agree with them, except for NRG are apparently 8 instead of 2.
Yeah, because I don't know. I didn't calculate the Swiss thing, but then again, also I would have had.
Isn't according to you Justin the best player in the world?
Yeah,
That's crazy because you were just getting on me for first killer at what 6, and I have him 2 spots higher.
no.
That's crazy. No, that's your argument based. No difference.
No, listen. I'm gonna stick with my NRG at 8. Realistically speaking, they were at the 5th spot, but I moved them to 8th because why not? And also, First Killer went to a better team. Justin's on the same team. That's different. You gassed First Killer so much, then you went to a better team. That's like saying Justin.
Then energy should be higher, right? That's a different
they're
team.
staying together, you know.
They're
They
staying
know how to play
together.
with each other. They're going to have higher chance of getting there and doing well, right?
Not necessarily. Because for First Killer is like the second best player in the world, in my opinion. Him and Justin are actually pretty dang close. And I believe First Killer is on a better team now. And I also think that they're going to have that honeymoon phase.
Okay. But would you say that First Killer has better teammates than Justin does?
No. Realistically speaking, just before everybody else goes, if we were to do like, if I were to seed it before, and this is how the land's going to finish, but going in, I would have Envy number 1 in points and NRG number 2. Actually, no, I'd have NRG number 1 in points and Envy number 2 in points in terms of like going into the major.
Yeah, because we're ranking the final standings, not the points going in.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So it's not kind of like the seeding going in. Like it'd probably be NRG, Envy, SSG, FaZe, G2. But I think FaZe is just gonna have that baller weekend. Or baller however long it is.
Okay. So after all that, T-Base and Roldays agree on the winner. Yummy actually has an EU versus NA final.
Mm-hmm.
So is it going to continue this kind of blue-red pattern you've got going on?
Oh yeah, there's a nice pattern. I'm rainbow throughout, but I guess number 2, it's been proven who the better team is or better region is. So the best NA team retirement home. Envy will be here in this second spot. T-Bait's probably a little bit mad. And that means BDS will be my number 1. I think they're just going to most consistently be in that grand final competing for it. Envy as well are another consistency pick. I think there's a really high chance of them being in the grand final with Turbo Pulsar obviously there. And I guess all of my top 4 are all teams that have stayed the same, which is going to really help them throughout the fall split, especially getting there. Same with like most of the teams on the list of that are at least getting there have mostly stayed the same.
All right, T-Bates and Roldays. Thoughts on Yummy's prediction?
What I just want to know what the retirement home kind of statement was about, because that's a lot of disrespect.
No, that retirement home is in the team with Rizzo, but you know.
Oh,
quickly baiting, but yeah, Envy aren't the retirement home.
Oh, okay.
Obviously.
I'm confused. I just don't understand. I don't understand the BDS like overhype, but it's okay.
I think that's fair. I think you think NA is the better region, and I know region, and they're both the top teams in each region.
Okay, I understand. Look, Johnny, and
as I said, I think they're going to consistently have the chance to win it. Like as we said, for me, all but Dignitas, all of the top 8 are going to have a chance to win, which means BDS, I'm not saying are 100% going to win, same with Envy or anything like that, but I think they're going to have the highest chance of being in a position to win it. I think they're super likely to be in the grand final. And I think similar for Envy. I think those teams are just really consistently going to be near the top or at the top and have the chance to win it. Because once you're in that spot, it almost becomes who's the best on the day.
That's correct.
I agree. Yeah, I agree with that.
That's correct.
The first land that's the most bothersome thing. Is just like the first land is you're expecting them to win.
If there was a crowd, 100% BDS wouldn't even be in the top 2. I would not be putting them there. But there's not going to be a crowd. And they've been boot camping a lot. So they're used to not being on their home setup. That's going to be probably key number 1 for teams at LAN, is not the fact that they have to get used to the crowd. They know that they can play under pressure, though I feel like they haven't really been under pressure for a long time. It hasn't mattered for a long time. They were only under pressure in the fall split, and which the original fall split a year ago, so they could at least prove that they played under pressure then. But they've been guaranteed worlds after that, and then it wasn't a LAN for the championship, so I don't know how much pressure they were under for that.
Oh, they were under pressure, all right, because you watched their cameras. They seem visibly frustrated. And I just want to say that every single time, I always say this, every single time Mark by 8 messes up, Monkey Moon has a face. And I don't know like if he's going to be able to fix that by the time LAN comes around. But hopefully by then he won't be as I don't know what the word is, but you could definitely see there's visible frustration. And if Mark May is sitting next to me, I'll be a little bit depressed. No,
it's fine. It's fine. Just put extra in the middle. It's fine.
So hopefully they can figure that out.
He's going to be in the middle, dishing out elbow high fives. It's going to be fine. No problems.
All right.
So the drama now is that we've got 2 Envy votes as winners, 2 BDS votes as winners. CJ has not picked either of those teams. And there's actually a chance he doesn't pick Envy in the top 2. It's still up for grabs.
It is. It is honestly still up for grabs. Honestly, if anyone wants to sway me, either way, like it is seriously still up for grabs. But in number 2 spot, we'll start there just to build the hype. Obviously, I'm gonna have to put BDS because they're not winning this, and whoever's winning this, look, they're not gonna win it. They're not gonna win it. They're not gonna win it. They may win it. They could win it.
Come on, CJ.
They really could. They are a good team, aren't they? They could win it, and especially because there's no crowd. No, we'll put it. They'll go 2. Number 1 spot. Now, pretty 50-50 on this one with the 2 teams that I have left.
Wait, 2 isn't it between like SSG, Envy,
50-50?
So what I'm saying is whoever wins this, whoever I don't pick, wait a minute. You're either gonna win the first major or you're not qualifying out of these 2 teams. So that's sort of where we're going with this one. And as Yummy do, I don't do an average, so you're not going to come 7th or 8th because either you're winning or not qualifying. You're either winning or you're not in because I don't like that vitality at 3rd, Yummy. They're either top 2 or they're not. So in number 1 pick, this, I mean, I think we all know it's going to happen. We just don't want to accept it. And Envy's going to take out the first major because Turbo's back. He's home. Just imagine just all his his family's not going to be there, but they're in the country. So like he's gonna get there and he's just gonna love the environment. As you said, wait, T-Bose, you saying about the conditions, just the atmosphere. He's going to step off the plane and he's just...
The fact that his family are within a 500-kilometer radius.
And he's just going to feel that energy. He's just... he knows he's home. He goes, this smells like Sweden, baby. He's going to be home and he steps up. He steps up in these situations. I think he's been over in North America. He's been sitting in his apartment and you can't say he's going to be happy just sitting in his apartment doing nothing. But once he gets to his hometown, his family are going to go see him. I'm sure he's going to stay over there or go early to see his family. If not,
I don't know if you can do that. With the quarantine, I don't know.
And unfortunately, obviously, the elephant in the room, space station gaming, have really missed out. Obviously, just a really tough first split for them. I mean, really, you can only take 5 teams at the end of the day. And unfortunately,
SSG going to be 6 in points, or is that someone else?
Yeah, no, they will. They'll be close, but unfortunately, they're just going to keep getting seeded out of it. I think they are definitely a top 5 team. I think they could be top 2 in North America, actually, which is at home SSG. Thank you. That's going to make it really a lot better. I feel like if you don't put them, some people won't realize that I've left them out. But SSG, they just. Yeah, I think they might, if I'm going to create a narrative where they don't make top 5, I think they might just start slow. I know that Chrome Dome has talked about tilting before. There could be some tilt, if they have a bad first regional, maybe there's some tilt going on right here. So maybe that'll happen. Obviously, in the We Play event, they had a couple of game 7s, or they lost their game 7 to
typical disconnects as well.
Shopify, maybe. Yeah, there could be a disconnect going on, so they could just get a little bit unlucky. And I mean, it is a competitive region. I could have had True Neutral in there at number 1 as well.
That was sort
class. Of that could have been a toss in because we don't know how they're going to go. But I mean, if I don't have the best list now, this is probably the 3rd time I've been here doing these lists, and I feel like each time I get worse. But at the same time, I think I'm going to win this because I'm happy with this list.
You've won the chat vote by a massive margin.
Wait
You've gone. Your list is so bad that it's back to being good again.
Thank you.
It's like when a joke is so bad that it's funny. Your list is so bad that it's good.
I can't believe you put Renegades in the top 8. I mean, not just getting 1 series win at RLCS, but getting his first 3 series win after he's had his 4th RLCS.
3. And you won the chat vote.
Oh wow!
See, this is why I'm concerned by the chat vote. What's my percentage right now? Let's see here.
T-Bits, you lost.
I have 2%. Listen,
you're
there's a reason. There's a reason nobody listens to your chat because you somehow have CJ having 61% of this vote here, and he has a whole try to troll list. He's got Renegades finishing top 8, Ground 0 and 9th, and no SSG. He sent him.
Let me put my list.
Trying to divert away from the fact that you clearly had the worst list.
Clearly, how's it possible? I think my list is quite solid.
You're not even rating the NA teams right, you know. You can't even get that. Surely you could have fixed up some of it.
No, my top 8 is all flexible. And if there's like a percentage of like who I believe could win, it would be MB the highest, then FaZe, then NRG, then Dignitas.
What?
I would like the teams I think could win it. I would like that top 8.
Bro, you got energy at 8th, but you think they have the 3rd highest percentage. FaZe, your arguments are failing you, man. FaZe, you gotta stop. You gotta stop. It's late. You need some more food in you, some water.
There's nothing wrong with anything. Chat and it's 5th through 8th, and then 3rd, 4th. That's just like a matchup thing. If Envy plays NRG at one point they lose. That's the way I think about it. It's not like they can just avoid them. If Envy were to play NRG, I don't know exactly how this. So after the Swiss thing, Swiss, what's the bracket look like? Is that like
single elim?
Single elim, exactly. So then, like, I don't know, NRG plays like a FaZe or something. They could lose that. They're 8th, or they could win it. They could finish 4th. It's just stuff like that. It's not big of a difference.
But you've got
I'm
NRG.
still so confused.
What's NRG's record in the Swiss for you?
See, I didn't know about the Swiss thing because I would assume NRG the Swiss would mean that no, actually they could go 3-2 because they would lose theoretically to any of these teams that are above them. Correct?
Any of the 4, yeah.
Any of the 4, yeah. So they could go 3-2, and if they went 3-2, they would have to play like Envy or something. And I think they would lose, or like it's just like 58. I think it's possible. If they're percentage wise, but those would be like my top like 4, like percentage wise. But this is all just like my opinion on this, like the 5th or 8th thing. I felt like having them at 8th just for the lows.
Yeah, it was kind of a luxury to be able to switch 5th to 8th and all these like rankings around for 5th to 8th was definitely very well used by me. But also I was surprised at T-Bits you put your 2 NA teams at 7th, 8th and not the EU teams at 7th, 8th.
Oh God, I just didn't care. I know it annoy people. So it is what it is.
So wait, this list is you trying not to annoy people?
No, that's the list annoying people.
Oh,
I move people around after the 5th or 8th thing. I initially just had like I thought we were gonna do like brackets 5th or 8th, but since it's like 1 through 16, I said why not? I just want to read what people say on Reddit. So
okay, so before we go, chat, spam the team and the person that has been ranked the worst. Like which one team has the worst ranking on your screen right now, and who did it?
I'm going to put in chat what I wrote in my notes, and I've just realized what I've done wrong. I put 4 teams to 12th to 14th.
That makes sense. Everybody's saying SSG. Okay, apart from SSG, that's kind of obvious. At home SSG is probably not meant to be there. But...
Come on, guys. It's not
Johnny
that bad.
EG.
I think Renegades by CJ is a really good choice.
That's a great pick.
Renegade at 8.
FaZe Bates, NRG Bates.
Like, there's a good chance that Renegades aren't even going to be here. So putting them in top 8 is crazy.
We all went for Renegades, right? We did.
Yeah.
Wow.
They are the like most likely team, but there's like probably 3 teams that could knock them off this season. Just kind of depends how things go.
I'm going to tweet it as well. Who got the best list? So if you guys want to weigh in on that, Head over to my
Vote
Twitter.
me. You know
Don't
what
vote
to do.
CJ. Don't do it.
Vote me. You, just guys, don't vote me. Just pick the best list. You know what to do. You know what to do. All right, let me put in chat. Here's my list. So I accidentally in 12th to 14th put Furious, Sandrock, Semper, and G2.
You can't do the maths. Wait, Johnny, when you tweet this, are you just gonna tweet the top 16, or are you gonna do like the 5th through 8th thing?
Oh, this is just top 16. We're leaving it.
Oh,
vague.
that's funny. That's
Leaving
gonna
it
be funny.
vague.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm expecting.
Let's just say
Basil.
the results are in for fall major predictions.
Oh lordy, here we go. Ah, this is good content. I'll retweet this one.
Tagged everybody. There we go. Yeah, guys, we did it. That was actually pretty quick, actually, because I mean, if it's taking longer, it's probably because I'm talking slow because I can hear myself in my ear. So again, apologies. It's really hard. I don't know if you guys have ever talked with yourself in your ear on a delay. So difficult.
I can't listen to
we don't have to do
myself
this.
speak, so I don't know how any of you do it. But
This is hard.
I
It's
know,
very
I
hard.
know, I can. But also,
It is so
it's just
hard.
like a prediction, so I feel like it would go a little bit faster. Now, once the games actually start happening, we see all the teams, and like we do it's like a mid-season, something like that, or after fall major, something like that. It'll be like way more interesting. Way more interesting.
Oh yeah. I just really hope, my biggest hope is that every team that does qualify makes it to Sweden and no one catches COVID. They all just play and the event
True.
happens.
True.
That's my
agree.
biggest hope right now. The only thing I'm thinking about beyond like, you know, what teams I want to make it are, I hope everybody just gets to play. That's it.
Right. And they all have like their passports and all that, John. And all
Yeah,
that.
passports, vaccines, like wear 5 masks, don't touch anything, wash
Wear
your hands.
5
Just
masks.
avoid like if I don't think people understand like if you catch COVID at one of these events and like you look
You're
at other esports, they don't play. Like if you catch COVID, you don't play. You just give it to your team and then your whole team can't play. So I just really hope every team can make it and play. And casters too. I hope that everybody makes it and can cast. It's going to be interesting. I believe. I believe the Rock League community could do this. Yeah. Any final words? Any of you guys got any final thoughts on the fall major?
Yeah,
before we
I'll
sign
start.
off?
Okay.
I can't apologize enough to Johnny and the fans. I've let people down here. Look, he gave me 24 hours to make a list, and that clearly wasn't long enough.
Probably would have
really-
helped if you didn't stay out late last night.
I usually pride myself on these lists. And you know, I'll take all your comments to heart. So I'll be reading every YouTube comment, and I really appreciate it. It's just to Space Station Gaming, obviously. Hopefully, you can use this as motivation. Chrome, I know you'll be watching this, so you know.
Chrome Dome.
I hope we can do the CJ show again after this. And I'm just so sorry to everyone involved. That's all from me.
I think you did great, CJ. Well done.
Thank you.
I want to say that I'm a little worried because the last time we did a list like this, we all had Envy. We either had Envy or BDS at 1, and they both lost.
Yeah.
True.
Honestly, I'm looking forward to all of this being completely incorrect and none of us having it right because it's LAN and everybody like just doesn't know how to play. So
There's just gonna be some random team that wins. Actually,
yeah.
like no one's in the
Yeah.
top 8.
Like Renegades.
Okay.
They have a pop-up.
Renegades is gonna. CJ is about to pop up.
On that,
Well,
on
CJ
that.
did get his first ever flip reset the other day. So we're really excited about his
Catching up
potential.
to K-Dop. Catching up to K-Dop. Let's go.
On that, okay. So final thought. Out of the minor regions, so not EU or NA,
There you
although
go.
they're kind of a minor region, but okay, not EU, NA. Who's most likely to take the whole thing? Which team?
SRG, I guess.
Probably Sandrock, yeah.
Furia.
You really got on
SRG,
that Yan
yeah.
hype train since last time. I like it.
I'm gonna say
Oh, true
SRG.
neutral.
Or true
True
neutral.
neutral.
Yeah, or true
Can we
neutral.
put them in? That'll count.
Roll this. Did you say in team?
I'm gonna do SRG.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's SRG because time zones.
I think they're also
practically EU
like,
time zone.
I think they're also just like the least tested team. So like there's with really, really high quality individual players. So they're a team that we could see do really, really well. Like it's not, we just don't know.
I think, well, people underestimate how hard it is to fly and then compete. It's very hard. And SRG don't have to fly very far. So, well, out of all of the other regions that are not EU, they've got the least flying to do, which is
and they're traveling slightly west, which is even more of an advantage.
Mm-hmm. They're changing, I think, 1 hour time zone. So easy peasy, big advantage.
That must be nice.
Mm-hmm. It's tough.
I will say SRG are like really, really secured themselves by poaching the best player on Falcons. So making sure that they 100% stay the best in the region. Nice work.
Yeah, I think Fury did the same.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah,
they did. That's true.
Used to happen all the time in OCE.
Yeah.
Power move.
That's kind of like what NRG did, because NRG, G2, Cloud9, they were the best teams for the longest time, and then NRG like picked up Squishy. It's like makes them better and like makes Cloud9 worse at the same time.
That's kind of true. Facts.
Yeah, it's all gonna be very interesting.
When's G2 gonna do that?
That's a good question. Who should they pick up?
G2 off a player already off a top team. I already have in my mind the player that G2, if inevitably the stars align, they should pick up. There's one player in particular that's on my mind that they should pick up, but it's just how the stars align.
You gonna say the name?
He's not of age yet.
Oh damn.
Oh.
Okay. Okay, we all know.
Oh.
Immediately.
All right. Yeah, makes sense. Yeah. Well, guys, I'm gonna sign off because I think when I leave OBS Ninja, I will be for the first time this whole stream not talking with an echo of myself in my ear on a half-second delay. So it'll be kind of nice. But I'll hop in my Discord after if anyone's still around for a bit. But yeah, thanks for all coming on.
All right.
Of course.
Later, chat.
Bye, guys.
Peace.
Okay. Can you guys hear me? First question. Because wait, who can still hear me? I still hear CJ, or I still heard T-Bates. You guys don't hear T-Bates, just me? Do you guys still hear CJ? He's still there. Wait, spam 1 if you can hear me. Spam 1 if you can hear me. Oh my goodness, it's so nice. I can talk without hearing myself in my ear anymore. Wait, I can hear CJ, but you guys can't hear him. Wait, I'm gonna unmute him. Now you can hear CJ.
Woo! Hello. Hey everyone, welcome to the stream. Obviously, it's great that Johnny's gone. You know, we don't really like him, but he does get everyone around so we can make some lists. And he's sort of like, you know, if you were going fishing, he's the person with the boat. You know what I mean? Like we use him so we can all get together and make cool lists. So big thanks to Johnny. And I'm really, you know, just happy that we won this, obviously, you know, and it's just exciting that he's now given me, you know, the time to, you know, run this stream by myself, obviously as the #1 list maker ever. You know, I mean, I really think that the YouTube comments are going to love me. I think Twitter, we're going to win all the polls. And if there's going to be another stream like this, another tier list stream, I just think that the momentum that we've built from this stream and just the synergy with chat is going to be something that's just going to last the test of time. So next time we're on a list, whatever we're doing, make sure you vote for me, all right? Because we're going to create the best list. Next time, I might get the exact number of teams right. And just imagine if I get 16 out of 16 teams, just imagine how good that list, how much better that list could be. Because I accidentally had 17 teams and we still won. So just think about that for a second and make sure you vote for me in your next election. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. That's all from me. Sayonara and good night.